If you want a second date update, all you have to do is email us, Brooke and Jubal at moving925.com. Now, New Year's Eve is when a lot of people meet each other drunk, out at places.
That's how you meet all your girlfriends.
Well, that's how I meet mine, but that's what Anna did. Anna met a guy named Martin. Hi, Anna.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm pretty good.
Your email said that you met Martin on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
And tell us a little bit about how that went.
Well, it was, for the most part, it was a really great evening. It was a awesome house party in Queen Anne, and the view was spectacular. And, everybody was watching the fireworks, and I wasn't planning on actually, hooking up with anybody. I went with two of my friends who were also single, and we'd actually agreed that we weren't going to go out looking.
But, yeah, New Year's, you're like every other girl. You want to kiss at New Year's.
Yeah. Well, not just every other girl, everybody, not just girls. I mean, because you could see, all the single people were definitely kind of eyeing each other.
Right.
On the prowl.
That's the way it always is at New Year's. You're just like, all right, which one of you guys am I going to drunkenly kiss at midnight? So you met a dude named Martin. Tell us about him.
He is really cute and not my traditional type. He's a little more straight-laced. I usually like guys with tattoos and stuff.
Okay.
And we're kind of talking, throughout the evening, sort of touching base and telling jokes.
Did you know him beforehand? Or were you guys friends, or did you just meet at this party?
No, we just met at the party, and one of my friends had her eye on him too, and I was like, "No, I want to kiss that guy."
Dibs.
All right. And did you guys kiss at midnight?
Yeah, we did actually.
Okay.
He just looked right at me, and it wasn't even I want to make this really clear. He leaned in to kiss me, and it wasn't just one of those, "Hey, Happy New Year!"
You guys made
out. Making out,
wow,
pretty heavily.
So, Anna, how did you guys spend the rest of the night? Did you hang out, or did you leave shortly thereafter?
We will continue to make out probably for, another at least 15, 20 minutes. It wasn't hey, Happy New Year, and leave.
Do you feel like maybe deep down you were a little drunk?
Oh, I know I was really drunk, and I know he was really drunk.
So, Anna, you can't think of any reason why he wouldn't get back to you?
I can't think of any unless he just completely forgot who I was. But even then, he asked me for my number, so no, I really can't.
To me, it kind of sounds like you guys both were drunk, and like you said, there's a lot of single women around. You might have, no offense, just been the closest one. I mean, I'm a drunk guy. It's at midnight. You want the kiss, and you'd already been talking.
Then would you hang out afterward?
I would get your number to be polite, because I don't want to be rude in front of your face. But I'm just saying, at midnight, that's the kind of time it's you kiss and go. I mean, you can call him back, but you can just leave it as is.
That's a total, to me, that's a weak man move. Because honestly, how desperate do you have to be as a dude? There were other women.
Anna, that's a move.
I'm sorry, I know my voice is getting high.
No, that's fine. Yeah, you're getting a little upset. That is a move that's done by lots of guys. But we're going to call him right after this, see if we can get him on the phone and ask him why he didn't get back to you, okay?
Yeah, that's why I'm calling.
Well, I know. I just want to make sure that you're ready to call him.
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, hang on, okay?
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
We got Anna on the phone. Anna met a guy named Martin at a house party on New Year's Eve. They made out at midnight. Martin asked for her number. Hasn't called her back. She's tried to get a hold of him a couple times. Anna, you ready to give him a call?
Oh, I'm definitely ready.
Okay. Once he tells his story, then you can feel free to jump in and talk to him if you want, okay?
Okay.
All right, I'm going to call him right now. Hold on.
Hello?
I was looking for Martin.
Oh, yeah, this is Martin. Can I help you?
Yeah, what's up, man? How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5. How you doing?
Okay. I'm good.
I'm calling because I want to talk to you about a mutual friend we have, if you've got a few minutes.
Oh, okay.
It's a friend of mine named Anna.
I know a few Annas. What,
all right. You may or may not remember this one because you met her on New Year's Eve at a party.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you remember New Year's?
Most of it, yeah.
All right. You remember making out with a girl named Anna at midnight on New Year's?
Yeah, that rings a bell.
Okay. Calling because I know that Anna has tried to contact you, try to call you and text you, and you haven't returned any of that. So I'm just wondering if you could tell us why.
Oh, I don't know, man. I'm on the radio right now, right?
Yes, sir. You are.
Yeah.
I'm just curious because she said that when you guys met on New Year's, you had a fun conversation, you made out, and then you asked for her number. She just thinks it's weird that you would ask for her number and then not return her phone calls.
I can see why she might think that was weird, but that's not really the whole story.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Here's look at it this way, dude, okay? Anna emailed us to ask about you. So unless the problem is with you and something that you don't want on the air about yourself, it's fine to tell us anything you want about Anna.
And
because she's the one that asked for it.
And Martin, you might be doing her a favor. As a girl, it's way worse to wonder and have the curiosity aspect there.
All right. Yeah. So we got separated for a while when I went out to get drinks, and I think she just thought like I had left, but actually I pretty much passed out in one of the bedrooms next to the pile of coats.
Okay. Were you pretty hammered?
I was pretty hammered. I actually think she was a little more drunk than I was, but sometimes you got to get that power nap in if you want to party for another few hours.
Right.
So I woke up and I left the room, and she was making out with another guy.
Oh, what?
Really?
And I was totally going to call her. And
I do not remember that at all. I do not remember that at all.
Martin, that's Anna. She's on the phone with us.
wow. Hi, Anna.
Anna, you heard what Martin
No.
you heard what Martin had to say. Maybe you want to state your case to Martin right now?
I don't even know what to say because I'm pretty sure that didn't happen. But I was pretty drunk.
If you don't have a twin sister, it totally happened.
Oh my God.
Martin, why don't you describe to Anna what you saw then? Since she doesn't remember.
Well, I came out of the bedroom, and there wasn't as many people there, so it wasn't like it was hard to see, and you were on the kitchen counter making out with a guy.
Oh, my God.
Anna.
Oh my.
Shirts were unbuttoned, lips were locked. I was like, all right, well, I guess I won't be calling her.
Martin, you're 100% positive that it was her.
100% positive.
Wow.
100%.
Oh my God.
Anna, be honest, was there any other guy at the party that you had your eye on?
I don't even know how to answer that because I'm going through everything in my brain right now about what happened. Martin, all I remember was you. I don't remember. Now I sound super. Oh my God! No matter what I say, I sound slutty.
You have no memory of making out with another guy after you made out with Martin.
Oh my gosh, no. Why would I? If that was the case, why would I be calling? Now I feel like oh my God.
Martin, look, I'm sure you've been really drunk before. I've been extremely hammered before and have done similar things. You could probably see her side of the story and how that could happen if you got real drunk and like there was a chick that you made out with and then you found someone else later on. You don't think that could happen to you as well?
Yeah, I can see how that happens, kind of.
Okay.
But in my experience, guys get drunk and do stupid stuff, but women always seem to forget all the stupid stuff they do when they're drunk. I.e.,
So you.
Oh, that's the same for everybody, Martin. Come on, don't say it's just women because
I don't think so.
It's the same for everybody.
So Martin, you think this is kind of a convenient blackout that she's having?
I do think it's a convenient blackout.
I'm laughing only because
Anna,
I'm really nervous right now.
Anna,
oh my God.
You can do what I do and just embrace it and say, hey, I drank too much, I blacked out. That actually didn't happen because I have no memory of it. That's my secret. People go like, hey, Jubal, you took your pants off in front of a bar in Queen Anne, which happened. There's photo evidence of that, so I can't really deny that. But if there was no photo evidence, all I'd say was, nope, didn't happen. I don't remember it.
Well, I don't want him to think that, this is something that's usual for me. So I'm not going to pretend that it didn't happen because Martin, I thought you were really cool. I mean, I'm not saying, it's like super serious, but you were a really cool guy, and I would definitely like to actually go out with you without being absolutely wasted.
All right, Martin, let me ask you this. Was it too much of a deal breaker for you guys to go out again? Because on these second date updates, we always pay for the couple to go out again. Would you be willing to give it another shot? You guys can go to a restaurant where they don't serve booze if you like.
You know what? I am willing to give her the benefit of the doubt.
Really?
I will have drinks. But
If I wouldn't have called, Martin, I wouldn't have called if I didn't want to see you again. And honestly, if I had known what an idiot I was that night, I would not have put myself through this.
sure.
I promise I won't make out with the waiter.
I mean, that's what I was going to say. You guys both enjoyed each other's company. You might as well give it one more shot. See how she is when you're both sober.
Yeah, but I remembered him enough. He made a big enough impact that I called you guys.
You made a big impact on him, too. So,
Brooke and Jubal.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
I'm honestly stumped as to why the woman on the phone for a second date update today isn't getting a call back. I mean, usually when you follow somebody across state lines, no big deal.
What?
Yeah, they usually appreciate that when you just show up unannounced somewhere, right?
And now we're going to stalk the guy again by calling
Yes,
him
we
in a
are.
second date?
Her name is Abigail. Abigail, what's up?
Hi, guys.
Okay, he's already made you sound creepy right from the get-go.
I'm not creepy. I'm just a bit confused.
Okay.
Sometimes there's a thin line between creepy and confused. I've been a victim of that many times. You have a pretty interesting situation, Abigail. Why don't you tell everybody, first of all, the guy that you want to call, what's his name?
Brian.
Brian. And how did you meet Brian?
Well, I'm a little leery on going on online dates and meeting guys on dating websites because they're usually either nuts, ugly, or smelly, or just not.
God, it sounds like so many great options. I don't know why you're so upset about this.
But, I gave it a shot one more time, and I met Brian. And I got to tell you, we hit it off immediately. It went from 0 to 60 in virtually no time.
So you liked his aroma. He had a good aroma, a good scent.
I mean, from what I could smell over the phone, he was great.
Oh, so you're saying it went from 0 to 60 before you guys even met in person?
Right. I mean, it was instant attraction via conversation. His profile picture looked great. And then I did a little more digging and found his Facebook profile, and I realized it's really what he looks like.
Uh-huh.
Okay, did you get his tax returns? 'Cause it sounds like you put in a lot of effort.
If I'd done a little more digging, maybe.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's a lot of pressure to put on a date when you've been disappointed so many times. Were you worried about that?
I was, and that's why I did my due diligence, and we talked for hours. I mean, there was nothing I couldn't discuss with him. We text me at least 5 times a day.
Oh, I love that.
How long was this going on before you guys actually decided to meet in person?
Just about a month.
Whoa, that's a long time.
Yeah.
I really wanted to see him, but the thing was, he lived 2 states away.
Oh.
So the whole logistics of meeting each other was really difficult.
I see. I was going to say, what took so long?
Yeah,
that makes sense.
That's it.
But I thought we had kicked it off so well. I wanted to do a grand gesture of romance. And one night when we were chit-chatting, he was telling me his best friend's birthday was that weekend and where they were going to be and what the plans were. And I thought, wouldn't it be cool if I flew down and surprised him?
Whoa,
Yeah.
for your first meeting?
I mean, we had chatted for so long. This was inevitable that one of us was going to fly in to meet the other.
But a surprise and just showing up is a whole different ballgame if you don't know him that well yet.
But I could see where it could pay off. It could be an amazing thing or it could be really bad.
So how was it when you saw him for the first time?
I just started drooling. He was so gorgeous.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. Well, maybe that's why he's not calling you back. You just showed up randomly out of the blue with drool all over you.
It's a good point.
And how did he react? Was he drooling as well? Was it just a big spit fest?
He was kind of taken aback. I basically came up behind him and tapped his shoulder, and he turned around, and he got white as a ghost. He was shocked.
Of course.
Okay, wait. Set the scene. Where were you guys when you tapped him on the shoulder? Were you at the birthday party?
Yeah, I showed up at the restaurant where the birthday party was.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's a very bold move.
Well, because I didn't know where he lived, so this is the only way I could get in contact with him.
So what did he do? I mean, after he recovered from the initial shock, did he hug you? Did he kiss you?
I mean, the first thing he did was say, "What are you doing here?" And I told him I thought it'd be a really cool surprise to, shock you and be here, and thought it'd be really romantic.
Yeah.
And then for most of the night, I ended up speaking to his friends and not much to him.
Oh, my
wow. So-
God.
But you got to understand, I mean, I knew he had to speak to other people. It was his best friend's birthday, so I let it go. I figured, hey, that's what he has to do.
So wait, hold on. Like, how is he introducing you to his friends?
Well, he really wasn't. I mean, the one or two times that I'd bump into him, somebody would come up to him and say, oh, and you are? And he would say, oh, this is a friend of mine.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ouch.
And I thought, well, it is really new. We haven't really told people about us. So I get it. He wanted to keep it on the down low. I get that.
Yeah.
I'm starting to worry about you. I mean, after the birthday party, what happened?
Well, when we got to the end of the night, people started leaving, and it was basically he and I and his best friend. And I started talking to him, and I said, well, I'm here now. And he said, how long are you here for? And I thought that was odd that he would ask me when I'm leaving when we just met.
Uh-huh.
But I said to him, I'm here till tomorrow evening. Maybe we can have lunch or brunch tomorrow, or maybe even right now. Let's go for another drink or a cup of coffee. And he said he was really busy. He had a lot of commitments the next day. But
Oh, my
I
gosh.
was like, okay, maybe you can spare an hour. I did fly all the way out here. He said, you know what? We'll set up a date for when I can either fly out to you or you can fly
What?
out here again.
Were you
Oh, wow. So
crushed?
you-
I was crushed until he said, let's see if we can figure out a time to meet up again.
Oh,
So I
no.
thought there was some hope there
No.
that, maybe he really was busy the next day. I don't know.
He didn't
You
know
are-
you were coming. So.
You are so nice to this man.
Well, he's something special.
Aw,
How many times have you tried to?
For you.
Oh no!
How many times have you tried to get a hold of him since that weekend?
It's been a week so far, and I only heard from him once, and that also through text. So it's not like it was before.
Oh, my gosh. And you're
Okay.
sure he's single, right?
From what I understand, I didn't see any rings on his finger, and I didn't see any other woman around.
Okay.
That's good.
Okay.
Well, we'll play a song, come back, call him, and then get your second date update, okay?
Okay.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just tuning in for today's second date update, it's the kind of thing that movies are made about. Abigail is on the phone, and Abigail met the man of her dreams online. And they chatted back and forth every single day, every single night for weeks until Abigail decided to show up unannounced at a birthday party. She flew all the way there to surprise him, tapped him on the shoulder, and he turned around and she said, Abigail's home.
Poor Abigail.
I think I've seen that movie before.
It's scary, but I don't think that's what happened.
That is sort of what happened. Abigail did surprise this dude that she'd been talking to online. They live in different states, and she actually showed up to a birthday party that he was at, unannounced, and was hoping that everything would go great. But when she got there and surprised him, he was kind of weird and sort of ignored her the rest of the night, and they haven't really talked since. Abigail?
Hi.
Yeah. Sounds just like what you said, Jubal. I mean, very
Exactly.
similar.
I'm really not a stalker, I promise.
Well, I have a whole different scenario in my head, Abigail.
Abigail, you're so sweet. It just makes me so angry because it sounds like you guys really connected and he really led you down this path, and he's just a jerk. I don't know how else to say it
Well, but she
appropriately.
did show up out of the blue, unannounced, like from states away. That could creep a guy out.
But he was giving her the wrong signals, man.
I really got the feeling that we had the connection, and he would have loved this romantic gesture.
All right, well, we'll find out. I'm going to dial his phone number right now and see if we can talk to him and get your second date update, okay?
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
gosh, she's
Hold
so
on.
nice.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Brian, please?
Yeah, this is Brian. Who's this?
Hey, what's up, man? How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I'm sorry, who?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning? Weird ways. I know. Sounds weird.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, man.
I figured you wouldn't. That's fine. Brooke and Jubal in the morning is a morning radio show.
Okay.
Okay.
And that's the end of the call. Thank you for answering, Brian.
I'm calling you because one of our listeners actually asked us to reach out to you.
All right. You sure you got the right Brian?
I'm pretty sure I do. I'll check. Do you know a girl named Abigail?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we know a girl named Abigail as well, and she's really confused because she thought you guys had a great relationship for a few weeks, until she decided to just fly into town and surprise you. And she said you seemed kind of cold to her, and now you haven't really talked to her since.
You can understand why that she's going to like any length possible to get some sort of answer. Like if you put that much energy into seeing someone and then they suddenly shut down, like that's got to be really confusing.
Let me get this straight then. She had you guys to reach out to contact me. That's what you're telling me?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Because you won't really give her an answer, and you're kind of being cold.
Ridiculous. This is crazy, man.
It's not really that crazy. I mean, she just wants an answer.
I just can't believe that she's doing all this just to get in touch with me.
Yeah, but you guys went from like texting like 5 times a day for a whole month to nothing.
Yeah, and she liked you a lot, Brian. And talking to you right now, I can understand why. You seem like a sweet dude. I like you too.
Yeah, well, I normally am, but not when like radio shows call me. I have to like dig into my personal life.
We get that. We do.
Can you just tell us anything? At least we can talk to her and be like, oh, he just wasn't really feeling you when he saw you in person or something like that.
Well, don't tell her that, because, I mean, that's not true.
Really?
Yeah, no, yeah, I really do like her a lot. There's just stuff going on that I just don't want to get into.
Oh, you're in a relationship. I knew it. I told her that. I told her that she swore she thought you were single.
No, I know I'm definitely single. That's not it.
Oh, okay.
Really?
It's just, I thought what we had going on was good. I mean, I kind of liked, I guess, the distance aspect of it, and then for her to just randomly show up at a friend's birthday party, I'm not really expecting that at all.
But why did you spend all night avoiding her? I mean, at some point, if you say that you really like her...
Yeah, well, I guess it just got too real for me, having her right there.
Too real, like, you like talking to her online and on the phone, but to realize you could actually touch a person was strange?
No, I mean, it's not necessarily that. It's just there's other stuff.
But I understand there's other stuff. But right now, all I understand is you like her a lot. It shocked you that she showed up, and then there's stuff. Like, how is that a message to give to her to help her understand why you're not talking to her anymore?
You know what? Whatever. I don't care anymore. I need a kidney transplant.
Whoa.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, that's serious.
Whoa.
Yeah, way to take things down, Brian.
I mean, you guys asked for it.
Yeah, well, usually these things end up like, oh, I thought they smelled funny, or they puked in my back seat.
Yeah.
Man, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So is it just that you don't want to get involved in a relationship because you obviously have some serious health stuff that you need to concentrate on?
Pretty much. You know, I don't want to drag her into this. You know what I mean? I feel like this is kind of my battle right now. And by her showing up, I realized, you know, that she really does like me a lot. And I'm just not wanting her to be that close to being around all this, like, stuff going on.
Oh, I feel so
man.
horrible. I thought
Yeah,
these
that
awful
sucks.
things about you, and now...
Yeah, look at you, Brooke.
Seriously, dude, I am sorry.
It's all good. It's not a big deal, I guess.
So did you not tell her about your situation when you guys were chatting online and on the phone and stuff?
No. You know, I didn't want to tell her this, you know what I mean? Like, I thought if we kept it from a distance, you know, we could keep it upbeat and not have to kind of, like, talk about all this stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I really just enjoyed her conversation, and sometimes, you know, when there's a lot of bad stuff going on in your life, to have somebody there that kind of just talk to you and, you know, just kind of laugh with and stuff like that, it kind of brings you up. So I didn't want to, like, kind of bring her down by
Right.
the transplant.
Yeah, and you were able to escape your own stuff, too.
You know, Brian, you're kind of making this difficult on me because this would normally be the point where I'd try to deliver a witty line and then tell you that the person is on the other line listening to the conversation. But I don't have any witty lines, so I'm just going to connect you two so you can talk, okay?
Wait, is she on the other line now, or what do you mean by connect us?
Yeah, she's listening to this phone call and wants to talk to you.
Oh, my God, man, are you kidding? Like, I just said I didn't even want her to know.
Yeah, sorry.
Unfortunately, she does know now. Abigail, are you there?
Hi, Brian.
Hey, sorry, I didn't really want you to find out this way.
No, I'm
Sorry.
sorry. I don't even know what to say. I'm
You
shocked.
you don't have to say anything. I mean, I know that I didn't tell you, so there's no way you could have known. It's just, I don't know. I didn't know how connected I was going to get with you, and then I guess I got worried about actually telling you. So.
But I want you to know something. I care about you more than you can imagine. I'm here if you want to talk. I'm here if you need me to make you laugh. I'm there for you.
I really appreciate that because, I mean, I don't know. I got scared once you got down there and, actually seeing you, and it made it seem too real. And I guess I pushed you away a little bit and didn't want to, get too close.
Listen, get close. If you need me to do anything or help you or just put a smile on your face whenever you need me.
Yeah, you're such a sweet person. I don't want you to get all caught up in this and then something go wrong. Right now, I'm on a waiting list. I'm not, there's no guarantee of when I'm going to be able to get the transplant. And honestly, Abigail, I really care about you, and I really want to, keep you in my life. And at the same time, because I care about you so much, I feel like I can't. I don't know. I'm just really torn right now.
I mean, I'm willing to take a blood test. Is there any way maybe I'm compatible in some way?
Whoa.
No, I don't want you to do that, Abigail. I really...
Listen, this is about kindness. This is the reason why I was put in your life.
The chances are so slim that that's even possible. I don't want you to have to go through with that.
But, Brian, there's always a chance. It may be slim, but it's still there.
Yeah, but it's just... I can't think about you actually giving up your kidney for me. I can't think about you doing that. I don't want that to happen.
Well, I got two.
Good point.
Good point.
Yep.
So I can give one up. It's like a spare tire.
Wow.
I don't even know what to say.
At least give me the chance or the opportunity to look into this. Consider it. You have to consider it.
Brian, how about this? How about we send Abigail out to you, and you guys can spend the weekend together, you can hang out, you can go on a few dates, and you can even discuss a possible kidney transplant.
Woo!
I've never had to say that in a second date update before, but I'm saying it. So,
I can't believe this is actually happening right now.
Oh, my God.
would you be interested in that, Brian? Just checking things out?
I don't know about the whole kidney transplant, but the date would be awesome. I would love to go on a date.
Yes.
Okay,
Brian,
so that's
yes.
a yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Yay!
I'm happy to hear you say that, Brian.
Oh, me too.
Yeah, I'm really excited that I'll actually be seeing you.
This has been a really weird second date update. Normally
Yeah.
it's the dude who's begging to put his organ in a woman. And
Organ jokes. You had to, didn't you?
I couldn't help it, yeah.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I got a text in at 78592 that says, I was not prepared for those feels this morning. Thanks a lot, guys.
Really?
Too much feels. You're talking about today's second date update. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. And if you missed it, Brian and Abigail met Brian online, and they talked for a long time, like a month, and then she decided to surprise him because he lived in a different state. She actually showed up to a party that he was at, and he was kind of cold and weird, and then he didn't talk to her after. And she was confused. So we got him on the phone and found out the reason that he didn't call her back was because he is going through some health issues and needs a kidney transplant and didn't want to call her back because once she showed up, he's like, oh, I can't put her through all this.
Wow.
And a lot of people texting in at 78592 said they're in tears from the second date update today.
That is so intense, man.
Yeah, I went from like 0 to 100 because I thought this guy's a player. Like,
Yeah,
he's
that's
got
what
a
it
girl on the side.
sounded
And then you
like.
hear the reason, you're like, oh, no.
Did you see the text message we got that says, my brother gave a girl a kidney and now they have 2 kids and have been married 12 years?
Oh, I
Yeah.
hope that happens
Just
to
even the
them.
text message makes me weepy.
Well, of course you'd stay with somebody like that because arguments would be so awesome. You're like, dude, take the trash out. I gave you a kidney. Take the trash out.
I do like
Somebody texted in at 78592 and says, can we get back to the yelling and the screaming and the second date updates? This is just way too heavy for me today.
everyone seems to have dubbed them the kidney couple.
Oh, that's kind of
Which-
cute.
It is, but it's also kind of sick.
Yeah.
You know?
And somebody texted in and said, are you really going to send her to meet up with him so they can talk about a kidney transplant? Because she said that she would even be willing to give him a kidney if she was a match.
Wow. That's love right there, yo.
Yeah,
And we
I
offered
mean-
to fly her out there so they could go on a date at least and hang out and talk about it. And are you really going to send her out there? No, we're not. It's all an act. We'll give them some
Gotcha.
gift cards to Applebee's and tell them to figure it out. Of course, we're going to send her there.
We like to lead people on with promises of possible kidneys and then rip
Yeah.
it away.
It's kind of our thing. We're a wacky morning radio show. It's what we do. So So, yeah, we'll send them out there, and everybody texting in at 78592 says you have to get an update from that couple. We need a second date update from them, and we will definitely try to do that.
Yeah, I need that.
Well, and I hope they continue to like each other through it all, too. Because, like, what if they are a match and he's like, ugh, I'm really just not into this.
Afterwards. Oh, no.
And then he's not calling her back to protect her feelings. He just, like, is calling her all the time to get the kidney, and then after that, he's going to... Guy on the phone for a second date update today took the girl that he wants to call on a really cool date.
Oh, awesome.
If it was 1982. And then, actually, after reading his email and hearing about his date, I don't even know if it would have been cool in the 80s.
What?
We'll talk to him about that in just a second. But first, his name is Sean. And Sean, before we get into what you did on your date, where'd you meet the girl that you want to call today?
I met her at a bar.
Okay.
Nice.
She came in with a few friends, and the obnoxious man in our crew broke the ice and opened it right up for me.
Nice. Yeah, you don't sound like the obnoxious person in your crew. You sound like the barely awake person in your crew.
Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you. I didn't know if he was trying to use sexy voice with us or if you were, like, literally still lying in bed.
Both.
Oh,
okay.
Right.
I like him.
Wow.
Your buddy opened up
That was
the
a lot.
conversation. And what was her name?
Sarah.
Sarah.
Okay.
All right. So tell us a little bit about your first encounter with Sarah.
We just talked a little bit, and the music at the bar was kind of funny. Some was kind of tacky. Some was kind of cool. Some 80s stuff, some 90s stuff, and we were just having a laugh and talked a little bit about her work and just sexy Sarah. I could barely stand it, you know?
Yeah,
Oh,
sexy
wow.
Sarah.
Did you use that voice, too, when you told her that, didn't you?
I tried.
Oh, my God. You sound so creepy to me right now.
No,
like, if
bro.
I saw you in a bar and did you really refer to her as sexy Sarah to her face, too?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Yeah, you're
good,
smart.
good.
You can call her that now.
Thank God.
All right, so you met her at that bar, and let's get to your email about the date you went on because it was very interesting to me. You went to a vinyl party?
Yeah, somebody I know, they throw these parties where everyone shows up and everybody brings one record. And there's kind of like a curator or a handler that kind of picks everybody one by one, and they hand over their record, and then they pick a track off of that record, and then at the end of the song, each person kind of tells, like why that song is special or poignant or sappy or whatever.
So
All right.
you're a hipster is what you're saying.
I guess. My jeans aren't large, if that's an indicator.
That actually sounds like a kind of cool party, though, to be honest.
Sometimes it's fun, sometimes it's funny, and sometimes it's super awkward. And I guess and therein lies the humor.
Yeah, okay. So do you go to these things a lot?
I've been to a few. I
few.
wouldn't say a lot, but yeah, I've seen it.
Okay, so did she have to bring a record herself?
She did, yeah.
And what did she choose? Because that's a lot of pressure, man.
Yeah. She brought a Cyndi Lauper record.
Cool.
All right, and you said that they play a song and then they talk about it. What song was hers?
Worst song in the world.
What?
True Colors.
Dude, I love True Colors. How can you not like True Colors? How are you hating on True Colors?
Horrid. Absolutely horrid.
Oh, man.
Did you tell her that?
Absolutely not.
Okay, good.
Good,
I was going to say
okay.
that might be the reason she's not calling you back. If you're like, God, I'm never bringing you to another vinyl party.
God, first I thought you were creepy, and now I just think you're a jerk for hating on True Colors.
Did she seem to have a good time at the vinyl party?
Yeah, she's somewhat reserved, but she seemed to like she had a good time, and she talked to some people that I know and hung around a little bit, and we hung out for hours. It seemed seemed relaxed and casual, and
Okay.
she wasn't like dancing on the tables or anything, but she had fun.
Did she judge you as harshly about your pick for your song? Is that maybe what happened?
I'm not sure.
What did you bring?
Rick James, Super Freak.
Super free. Hey, yeah.
Oh, come on.
Nobody could hate on that.
Yeah, but that's tacky on a first date, man.
I don't know.
Oh, come on. Come on.
Really?
You're killing me. You're destroying me. It's fun.
Super freak on a first date? Could you be any more obvious of what your message was?
What are you talking about? It's a fun song. It was a huge hit.
Yeah.
It's a party song. It's a dance song. At the very least, 2 babies were made. At least.
I think so. I think that's actually a fact with that song. Every single time it's played, 2 babies are made. How did the night end?
She said she was calling an Uber, and, I had my car, so, I didn't drink, and I said, no, let me give you a ride home, and, she wasn't having it. She said, she was polite and said the Uber was around the corner in 2 minutes, and that was that.
All right. So she just left. No kiss, no hug, nothing?
Two pat in the back hug.
Oh,
yeah,
all
that's
right.
even worse than no hug, I think.
Yeah, it is, I think.
buddy.
And to call an Uber before you even tell someone that you're calling an Uber means that you're trying to make a real speedy getaway.
Thanks for reminding me, yes.
Yes, it does. So why do you think she's not calling you back?
I don't know. I mean, it went pretty well, I thought. I mean, I really enjoyed her. I mean, I think she's so damn pretty, and I thought I was being courteous. I didn't drink, and I couldn't have been that obnoxious. So I really don't know. I would like to know, but I have no idea.
Okay, cool. Well, we'll play a song. Unfortunately, not on vinyl. It's going to be a digital song. Ugh. And then we'll come back and get your second date update, all right?
All right.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just tuning in for today's second date update, Sean is on the phone, and Sean is a super freak. That's right. He's a super freak. Except the only problem with being a super freak is when you don't have somebody to super freak with. So Sean's been home alone in his house, super freaking by himself. Which can be fun, but it's way better with a partner. And the girl that he wants to be a super freak partner isn't calling him back. Sean took his date, her name is Sarah, to a vinyl party. The idea of the party is you buy a vinyl record and take it there, and then they play a song from that record, and then everybody listens to you explain why you picked that song. That was Sean's song that he picked, Super Freak. I guess she picked True Colors by Cyndi Lauper.
Awesome song.
Anyway, he thought that he had a great date and she had a good time, except she left early, took an Uber when he offered to give her a ride home, and they ended the evening with just a hug and a pat on the back. So seems like she didn't really enjoy the date with Sean, and we're going to get her on the phone right now and find out if that's true.
Now, Sean, I was a little hard on you in the first part of this.
Yes, you were.
Yeah, I was. But I'm going to give you a chance. Why should Sarah go out with you again?
You should be prepared with that answer. So we're going to do the heavy lifting at the first part when we talk to her and find out if something went wrong and everything else. But eventually that's going to come up in the conversation, Sean. And that's what I want you to be thinking about while we talk to her, okay?
You want to feed me something? I'm drawing a blank there.
Right, Sean.
Tell her that you liked her a lot and you really want to date her and you thought she was a magnificent person. And that should be good, I think.
Put the focus on her. Okay,
Yeah,
got
yeah.
it.
If there's nothing you can really draw from yourself, just put it on her, okay?
All right.
All right.
These are two genius man minds at work right now.
Here we go. So I'm going to call her right now, okay?
Yeah.
All right, hang on.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Sarah, please?
This is she.
Hey, Sarah, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I'm sorry, what are you calling from?
Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a radio show.
Okay.
You're not familiar with it at all?
No, I don't listen to the radio. Why are you calling?
Well, I'm calling because you recently went on a date with somebody who does listen to the show.
Okay.
And his name is Sean.
Okay.
Okay. And Sean emailed us about you and said that he really had a good time, but he's wondering why you're not answering his phone calls or text messages.
That's weird.
I agree. It is kind of weird.
I don't really know what you want to know. I guess we just weren't a fit.
You weren't a fit.
Yeah, he's super cute guy, very nice, very charming, engaged in conversation, and just sometimes in life the timing's off.
I don't really believe you on that one because you called an Uber before you even told him you were going to call an Uber.
Yeah.
Like that usually indicates something else was going on.
What? How do you know that?
Because he told us.
He told you a lot about our date then.
Yeah, he did. He told us all about it.
I mean, the reason why I called the Uber is there was some stuff that was going on, and I didn't really want to talk with him about it, and I just kind of wanted to excuse myself from the situation, and I just thought that, well, that's what was best.
You mean like stuff at the party going on that you didn't like?
It's a little more complicated than that.
Okay.
Do you mind telling us what it is so we can at least let him know? Because he liked you a lot.
So Sean and I had our date set up, and earlier in the day, I had received a text message from my ex-boyfriend.
Okay.
I didn't respond to it. I just kind of let it go by the wayside and wanted to enjoy my
time with Sean and getting to know him. And so my favorite song, did he tell you what it was?
He told us.
Cindy Lauper, True Colors?
Yeah,
he
good
told us.
choice, girl.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. I've got your back on that one.
Yeah, he told us that you the record that you chose to bring was Cyndi Lauper, and the song that you wanted was True Colors. He told us that.
To me, it's just a really great song. It's just, kind of a female anthem of support and really just going after what's important to you in your life. And I'm kind of getting emotional talking about it right now, but it just brought up a lot of emotions, and it made me really kind of think about where I'm at in my life and where I want to go. And my ex just, sent me this lovely text message, and I felt like it was a sign that we were supposed to be together. And, I got a little emotional, so I excused myself. I went to the restroom. I kind of gathered things together, and that's when, I took a deep breath and was like, I don't feel comfortable being here, because it was kind of a weird emotional state. So I called the Uber, and that's kind of when I left. So nothing against Sean. He was very nice, but he's just not the person I'm supposed to be with.
So are you back with your ex?
I am. Yeah, we're back together.
What? Like that?
Oh, wow.
Dude, I'm telling you, that is a powerful song. I have cried many times to it. I haven't run back to any man's arms yet, but I could see how that could happen for you.
Yeah, it was just the confirmation from that song and getting back to my ex. It was just so strong. I couldn't ignore it. I couldn't sweep it under the rug, and I have Sean really to thank for that. So.
Oh, nice. Yeah, Sean did a nice thing and reminded you of your ex-boyfriend, so now you could go back and be in that relationship and be happy, I guess.
Oh, man.
If you guys do talk to him, if you could pass that along, that would be great, because I do appreciate what meeting him has brought to my life.
Sure. Well, actually, you can thank him yourself, because he's on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
What do you mean?
I mean, he's on the other line and wants to say hi to you.
He's been listening to this whole thing?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sean, are you still there?
Hi. So happy I could rekindle your love.
Look, I am so sorry for not returning your phone call and your text messages. I thought it was inappropriate. I didn't really know how to tell you. But thank you, honestly. Thank you.
That's the worst thank you
I know
ever.
it's probably not what you want to hear from a girl that you went out on a date with, getting back together with her ex. But had I not had that opportunity to meet you and really kind of had that opportunity to bring a record to this really cool, interesting party that you invited me to, I wouldn't have gotten to the place, to be comfortable and confident in moving back into a relationship with my ex. And we're in a really good place right now.
Of course.
Sean, you should be really happy for her.
Right?
Yeah, I'm super happy. You gotta be kidding me.
God, I bet you love Cyndi Lauper True Colors more than ever before right now, Sean.
I've hated that song so much, and I just have like a new level of dislike for that song.
Really?
Yeah. Yes, really.
The party, you told me that you really liked it.
Yeah, well, I was lying through my teeth because I really like you. I mean, not to be cheesy, but, I thought we had something. I thought we had a nice time, and, I thought we'd see where it goes. And I was a little bit butthurt you didn't return my text.
Sean, we did. We had a great time, and I don't know any other way to say it, but you're not my guy. You are a great guy.
Hey, thanks. I understand, but just, in the future, you could just return a text,
Hey, I think it was pretty nice of her to say that she had a good time since she spent half the date crying by herself in the bathroom.
Yeah, I have that effect sometimes,
Oh, no.
There you go, Sean. Hey, at least you can take solace in knowing that Sarah is happy.
I guess, yeah. I mean, I never should have taken her to that damn party.
Yeah, if you wouldn't have done that, she might not have realized that she wanted to be back with her ex.
It was meant to be. I mean, it was going to happen eventually, and it kind of worked out in this lovely story the universe wanted to write for us.
Well, Sarah, the universe wants me to ask you if you'll go out with Sean on a second date. We will pay for it. Do you want to go out with Sean again?
She's not even single.
No, thank you.
That'd be the most shocking yes we ever got on a second date update.
For sure.
So you're sure about that? That's a no?
No, but I have some single girlfriends that I think might be a good fit for him.
Oh, nice.
That
Sean,
was-
are you interested in going out with one of Sarah's friends?
Absolutely, you are talking to the OG super freak. When do we start?
Oh, yay, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to set you up. I've got a ton of girlfriends. You met some of them at the bar, but I'll definitely get you guys in contact.
All right, well, there you go, Sean. It's kind of a successful second date update for you.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Sarah, just make sure that any girl you set him up with has an ex-boyfriend that she's been thinking about a lot.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Very good point on the text messages. It says that guy couldn't be a real hipster. A real hipster wouldn't listen to your show. I realized that.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's Brooke and
That is
Jubal
very
in the
true.
morning. If you missed the second date update, that was recorded when Brooke was still here. Jackie is filling in for Brooke. Brooke is out on maternity leave. And Sean wanted to call Sarah. Sean, kind of a hipstery guy. At least he says so, but he listens to this show, so he can't be too much of a hipster. He took her to a vinyl party where everybody listens to records. And then they talk about the songs that they chose for the evening. He chose Super Freak. She chose True Colors. Anyway, she wasn't calling him back because the song reminded her of her ex. And then she called her ex and got back together with her ex and didn't want to go out with him again.
Wow.
And
Just backfired.
yeah, well, it didn't really backfire too much because she said that he was a nice guy and she's willing to hook him up with some friends. So he was into that. So
That's true.
kind of a successful second date update.
Worked out for everyone for once.
Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Moving 92.5.
In today's second date update, something happened to a guy that I didn't think happened anymore. Not since like the 50s or even earlier, the 20s. He was out dancing with a girl and some guy came up and asked to cut in.
Really?
And then stole her time. I didn't know that still existed.
I didn't either.
What's up, Charlie? How are you?
Hey, I'm doing all right. I'm doing okay.
Thanks for your email, man. I appreciate it.
No problem. Thanks for calling me. I really appreciate this.
No problem. We'll get into the whole cutting in thing because I thought that was weird. But first of all, tell us about the girl that you want to call today. What's her name?
Her name's Summer.
Summer. All right. And where'd you meet Summer?
Set up by a friend of a friend.
Was it a blind date that you were going on then?
Yeah. I'd never met her, but my friend said she was real nice and cool and that I should, so I said, sure, why not?
And was she real nice and cool?
Yeah, she was really pleasant.
Pleasant? No one wants to be described as really
Yeah.
pleasant. That's like
sure you-
starting a sentence with bless your heart.
You sure you want to do a second date update and try to get another date with her?
Yeah, I do. I mean, she's stunning. That's the thing.
There you go.
Was she more stunning or more pleasant? I can't figure out with you.
Well, she was pleasantly stunning.
Okay. Pleasantly stunning. That's a nice way to describe her. So what did you like about Summer so much? Why was she so pleasantly stunning?
Well, I expected her to be blonde, with a name like Summer, but she had jet black hair and tall and fit and just everything a Summer was not supposed to be. That's what she was.
She was it. She was like a naughty Summer.
She's a winter.
The hottest Summer ever. The hottest Summer on record. And you got a date with her.
Yeah, I got pretty lucky.
So
Were you nervous when you saw her? You were obviously taken aback with how beautiful she was.
Well, yeah, it was just, I wasn't even sure if it was her, really. I just kind of made eye contact, thought about it for a second, and I was thinking, just do it, man. Just go approach her, just ask if her name is Summer. And it was.
okay,
Nice.
awesome. So
Yes, score! This is
your
it!
email said that you guys hung out at a bar and did some dancing, and there's some point where a guy cut in on you?
Yeah. So we went to this bar, and there was live music, and it was nice, and conversation started a little slow, and we got to know each other, and then we started dancing.
And were you like grinding dancing, or is this like pair dancing, like the foxtrot, or I don't know?
It was just regular old dancing, not like 1940s old dancing,
Okay.
like now old dancing.
Okay. Just normal dancing. All right. And how did that guy cut in on you? I didn't think that happened anymore.
I haven't heard of that in a while.
Yeah, it was pretty awkward. We were, we had taken a break for a second. We went back to the bar to get some water, and this guy comes in and approaches me first before he approaches her. He says, "Hey, I saw you guys dancing over there. You guys you're a really good couple. Could I dance with her for a second? Because I haven't had any good partners." So
Whoa.
weird. Sure.
That's strange that he even realized that you guys were together and then wanted to dance with her.
Yeah, he was probably like watching us for the whole night.
Oh,
It would have been better if he came up and was like, "Hey, I see you guys are a couple. Excuse me, do you mind if I dance with this fella over here?" And then you would have had to go dance with him.
That was not going to happen.
So why didn't you say no to him? I mean, when he asks to dance with her? Just be like, nah, we're good, man. Thanks.
I didn't want to look like I was possessive on the first night.
Uh-huh.
First impressions are so important, so I didn't want to freak her out or anything. So I said sure.
Should have just cracked a beer bottle over his head right there. That would have impressed her.
In another universe, I did.
Yeah. What was her response to all this?
When the guy asked the question, she looked surprised and kind of looked like she said sure. So I just stepped out.
Okay. So how long was this dude dancing with your date?
It was a good 3-4 songs. It just kept going on and on and on.
All right.
What were you doing? Just hanging out at the bar, being awkward?
Yeah, check Facebook, check Instagram, just pretend I had some emails.
That sucks. You're like, yeah, go ahead, dance with my date. I got some work I need to do anyway. Pretty important.
Super busy over here.
So do you think that she's not calling you back because she liked that guy more than you?
I'm worried that she might think I'm like some spineless little kid, or I couldn't stand up for myself. I couldn't fight the big bad intruder or anything like that. So she probably thinks I'm pretty much like a weenie.
Yeah.
Okay. How did the date end with her then? Did you ever get her back after that guy stole your date away?
Yeah. She eventually cut off and came back to me and said, "Hey, how you doing?" And I was pretending, playing it off like, "Oh yeah, no, my job, my boss is always sending me these late night emails, but we should get out of here." And she said, yeah. We went out and we got like a little nightcap, like a slice of pizza.
Uh-huh.
And then she called an Uber and she gave me a polite kiss.
Like on the cheek or something?
No, like on my lips. It was polite.
It was polite. So it wasn't like a passionate, I like you a lot kiss. It was like, thanks for a fun night and the pizza.
So she is
and then she just got in the car and left.
Yeah.
Did she ever ask you why you didn't cut in?
No, she didn't. But I could tell that she really wanted to ask.
Yeah.
So how many times have you tried to get a hold of her since that date?
I've been calling her a few times, sending her a few texts for the past 2-3 weeks. And she only replied once, which is when I just kind of gave up.
What'd she say?
And she told me she was going to be out of town for 2 months and that she was going to be disconnected. So
that sounds like a blow off and a half. Like, hey, I'm going to be gone for about 2 months, so hopefully you'll forget about me by then. Is that what it feels like?
Yeah.
All right.
That's what it sounds like.
I'm disconnected for 8 weeks. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm moving.
Well, we're going to play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, all right?
All right, thanks.
All right, man, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
I don't know if the girl's even going to answer in today's second date update. Because if you just are tuning in for it, Charlie is on the phone. He wants to call a girl named Summer. They went out to a bar with a band and did some dancing on their first date. There was an awkward moment where a guy actually cut in and asked her to dance and spent 10 minutes dancing with her while Charlie just sat there at the bar by himself and waited. He thinks that maybe he didn't show that he was strong enough by telling the guy, no, you can't dance with my date, and that's the reason she's not calling back. I say, though, that she might not answer because she told Charlie she was going to be unavailable for 2 months. So I'm guessing when we get her on the phone, Charlie, all we're going to hear is this, just noises from some jungle somewhere where she's working. I hope she's got a satellite phone to answer us because she's gone for 2 months. Who knows where?
Yeah, I just hope it works, man.
Yeah. If she answers the phone, then it's going to be very apparent that the 2-month thing was a lie.
Well, I don't know if she's going to answer your call because she doesn't answer mine, so she most likely won't answer yours.
Well, let's find out.
Why do you want to call this girl? I mean, she spent 10, 15 minutes of your date dancing with another guy. She's lying to you probably about even being available. I feel like you should chalk this up to a loss and move on.
She's just different from, everyone I've been with is really, how do I say this, popular with my circle of friends. So this girl is completely different.
She's not popular because she's not because she doesn't have a lot of friends?
I don't get it.
No. Here's the thing is, all my exes pretty much have slept with all of my friends. And this girl hasn't done that.
Oh. So she holds a special place in your heart because she hasn't slept with your friends.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay. Well, let's call her.
This is already
and see if we can get you another date.
Okay.
Here we go.
You guys really don't get anything, do you?
No.
You really don't understand.
I don't think so. All right, I just dialed the phone number. Hang on.
Hello?
Hi, I was looking for Summer.
Who is this?
Hi, Summer. My name is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a morning radio show.
You're what? I'm sorry. Who say it again?
My name is Jubal, and I host a morning radio show. It's called Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Okay, why are you calling me?
I'm calling you because one of our listeners asked if we could get you on the phone.
Okay.
And I will start by saying this. It's kind of strange that you even answered because he thought you were out of town for 2 months.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. His name is Charlie, and you recently went out on a date with him. I'm assuming you know who I'm talking about?
Yeah,
So we do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. So Charlie emailed us, told us about your date, told us how you said you were going to be gone for 2 months, and asked if we could get you on the phone and find out why you don't want to go out with Charlie again.
yeah, things changed with my plans, and I came back earlier than I thought.
You are not sticking with that lie. I mean, come on.
It's not a lie. I didn't expect to be back.
Oh, okay. So then you're going to call Charlie and go out with him again.
Uh,
All right. So do you mind telling us a little bit about your date?
I think he's insane.
If you feel that strongly, why would you just tell him, like, no, I don't ever want to see you again, instead of I'm going to be gone for 2 months?
I didn't want him to start contacting me or get any sort of. I just wanted to go away.
Oh, can I tell you why he thinks you're not calling him back?
Sure, I'd love to hear why he thinks I'm not talking with him.
Well, he thinks it's because when that guy cut in and you danced with that guy for a while, he didn't stick up for you in that moment. He was worried that you might think he has no backbone.
No, it's the opposite.
What do you mean?
Well, after I was done dancing with this guy, Charlie took me aside and started talking to me. And at first, I didn't know what he was saying because he was whispering.
That's always weird.
It was shady. He kept talking about the guy that cut in, and he said he'd handle the situation for me.
What does that mean? Like, protect your honor? And
He wanted to make a plan with me where I would lure the guy outside.
So he could fight him.
Yeah, he wanted me to lure the guy out behind the bar so he could jump out and use his martial arts moves on him.
Did you say use his martial arts moves on him?
What?
Yeah, he said he could snap the guy's neck in one move, and then he showed me.
Like he was.
What?
He moved his hands really in a really quick motion. He said that would snap his neck.
Okay, this is what I'm picturing. I'm picturing him talking like a fourth grader who's like, I will do my karate moves on him and try to chop him in the neck and it'll break his neck.
I mean, did you just start laughing? How did you control yourself?
I didn't know what to do. I just said, let's just get some pizza. Let's get out of here.
Did you like anything about him, like, up until the ninja moment?
He was just very awkward.
Well, of course, he's observing his surroundings in case he needs to make a quick escape or, scissor kick somebody.
I guess it was one of the weirdest nights of my entire life.
Hey, Summer, I do have to let you know that guy Charlie is a real-life karate master.
Okay.
Yeah, and he's a master of illusion because he's actually on the other line listening to this conversation and wants to talk to you.
You serious?
Yes.
No.
Charlie?
Oh,
Yeah.
gosh.
Should I say Charlie San? Charlie San, are you there?
Yeah, I'm right here. Summer, I was just trying to do the right thing, okay? I was trying to defend your honor, all right?
I don't need to defend my honor. I'm not, it's just strange.
The guy was creepy, Summer. The guy was so freaking creepy.
No, you were creepy. You were trying to show your martial arts moves in the back of the bar. I mean, I wasn't going to lure somebody out there for you.
Well, I wasn't going to fight him in the bar, so of course we had to take him outside.
Oh, that makes sense. Duh.
You want to get blood everywhere.
Yeah.
Our bad.
What is wrong with you? You don't have to beat up anyone.
No, here's the thing. Guys are animals, all right? And sometimes you need to put the animals in their place. And I was going to help you
What
put
are
that
you
guy
talking
in his
about?
place.
You're insane.
No. Okay, well, I am insane for you, and I will do anything that I have to do to protect you, all right? If that makes me insane,
What?
then sure, I'm insane.
Dude, she was just dancing.
Okay, we agree. You're insane. You're insane. This is insane.
How many guys would actually stand up for you like I did?
Well, not a lot of guys know that much karate, Charlie.
That's the problem.
We're not all warriors.
Yeah, not a lot of guys know the moves that I know.
Oh, Charlie. Charlie, you realize that she was just dancing with somebody. It's not like someone was attacking her.
Well, here's the thing. Martial arts is about honor. And this guy was dishonoring me in my face. So, of course, I got to step up.
Yeah, but Charlie, trying to get your date to lure him outside so you could fight him?
Surprise attack.
Yeah.
Well, it wouldn't have been much of a fight, honestly. He would have been out in like 3 seconds.
Do you guys still need me at this point? I think what he's saying kind of proves my point. Yeah.
I do need you for just
Can I go now?
No, just I need you for 1 second, Summer, because I have to ask you this. Would you like to go on a second date with Charlie? We will pay for it.
I want to honor Charlie right now and say no, and I want him to practice his karate moves on another date.
Oh, what?
Well, you know what? You're missing out on like a personal superhero that helps you out with whatever you need. So good luck.
Yeah, I stopped watching cartoons when I was about 12. So.
All right, well, no second date, Charlie. I'm sorry, Summer. Thank you for being honest with us about what happened. I appreciate it.
Yeah, okay. Thanks, guys.
Yep, I would like to thank both of you for coming into my dojo today. You're great competitors.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Everybody knows that every successful first date should start with a prank. You know?
What?
When you pick her up and you get to the restaurant, if there's some stairs, whoops, tripped you.
What? No,
Oh.
God.
And then before you sit down at the table, of course, you got to pull the chair out from underneath her before she sits down.
What hijinks?
Sure, you might break a couple bones, but at least she knows you've got a funny bone that is fully intact.
Uh-huh.
And that's what Travis did, I guess, on his first date. He tried to play a prank, and maybe it didn't work out well for him because he's not getting a call back. What's up, Travis? How are you?
Hey, guys.
Oh, my God. And you still think it's funny. Listen to you laugh.
I mean, hearing you introduce it that way, I was like, yeah, it is a good way to start a date.
So you agree with me?
No.
Send her to the hospital. Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if she doesn't laugh at it, then she's not the one for you,
It's her
right?
fault.
Now, the prank that you described in your email wasn't quite as good as the pranks that I described, but
No, it wasn't like a full contact prank.
yeah,
Okay, that's good.
that's maybe where you went wrong.
Maybe.
All right, so tell us about your prank before we get into the rest of the date.
So I picked her up, and I drove her to a Taco Bell drive-thru.
Oh, that's actually
was
kind of
like-
funny. Like,
and I
you
was
made her
like-
think that that's where you guys were going to dinner?
Yes. I was like, oh, so we're here. Pick whatever you want.
That's pretty funny. What's her name?
Heather.
And did she laugh?
It was a little chuckle, but, I don't think she thought it was as funny as I did.
I think you still think it's hilarious.
I can see that she didn't get it at first.
Yeah.
Well, wait, how did you guys meet?
Oh, I'm dating app.
Oh, yeah, so she probably didn't think it was a joke.
Yeah, she
I mean,
probably
that's
thought
the
so.
thing. The bar is set so low. She's like, another one?
Is that like a realistic thing that would happen?
I feel like from the stories we hear of people who use Tinder and stuff, yeah, it definitely could be a real thing.
That she was pretty freaked out. So
Yeah.
All right.
I guess it makes sense.
So you did actually take her on a real date, though?
Yes.
All right. What'd you guys do?
Oh, we just went out for drinks and had a nice dinner. It was Italian stuff, and I don't know. It was really great. She's gorgeous, honestly. Like from her picture, I was super excited. So I got reservations at a nice place, and we had a good time. And I paid for everything. And I like to tip big whenever I'm on a date. And
What, to show off? To show that you, have enough money? Or just because...
yeah.
Oh, you're that guy.
Yeah.
Hey, can you break $100 bill?
And
Yeah.
you like
Just to let her know.
hold it over towards her so that she can see how much you're writing down.
Again, I sort of made it out to be like a joke, but I actually, wanted to show her.
Where you made it out like a joke, so did you actually joke with her about the tip? Like,
Yeah, it's like, gotta take care of my people. They take care of me, just.
How much did you tip?
It was generous.
Well,
I think it was around like 60%.
whoa. So more
So
than
I guess
half
you
of the
came
bill.
through with the joke. Dang.
Well, I mean, I started off going the other way, so I had to kind of
Right.
I'll make up for
let her know.
That's probably only good if your waiter's a dude, though, because if it's she might think you're hitting on her, being like, I'm going to give her such a big tip. She's always going to remember me.
Yeah, there's a gray area.
Okay, well, was your waiter a dude?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay,
cool.
good.
All
So
right.
wait, were you the guy on the date? I mean, it sounds like you're kind of a jokester, right?
I like to think. I like to have fun.
Is it natural or is it pretty put on? Because maybe she got tired of it. I mean, maybe that's a reason why she wasn't calling you back.
Maybe. There's no, turning. There's no off switch.
There's no off switch with you. All right, always on. Okay.
You could have been, yeah.
How did the date end?
I mean, it wasn't the, entire outcome that I expected. I was kind of hoping, for a kiss or something or invite me in, or I didn't get any of that.
Is there plans? I mean, did you make plans to see each other again?
I mean, I tried. I even called her as soon as she shut the door, but I couldn't really get.
You called her as soon as she shut the door. Were you attempting to be funny with that?
I just, afterthought kind of thing. Kind of played it off that way, but I didn't really get a chance.
So wait,
to talk to her about it.
She didn't answer?
No.
Ooh.
Has she answered anything?
No.
Yeah.
Okay, well, maybe she's playing a prank on you.
Yeah, prank. I
You
don't
know?
ever want to see you again.
I mean, if that's what she's doing, it's pretty funny.
Yeah, it is.
I kind of
Except if
doubt
she
it.
never calls you back.
Yeah, I mean, that wouldn't be good, but I mean, if she's really kind of that way, I respect it. I like her even more.
All right, well, we'll play a song and then come back and get your second date update, all right?
Okay.
All right, man, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
We've got a listener named Travis on the phone for a second date update right now, and he described his date as beautiful. That's the girl he wants to call today. Her name's Heather, but I was more interested in how Travis described himself. He said he's a dude without an off switch. He's just always on. And he even played a practical joke on his date when he picked her up. He took her by Taco Bell through the drive-thru and then was like, "This is dinner." And then he was like, "No, it's not." And then they went to a regular dinner, and he said they had a good time. He didn't get a kiss at the end of the night, and she hasn't answered any of his calls. But really, Travis, why are you so on all the time? Like, why don't you just ease off the gas a little bit once in a while?
I mean, that's just who I am, and women really respond to it.
Yeah,
really?
Sounds like it. Yeah.
Yeah, or they don't call you back. But yeah, I mean, that means I'm guessing that you've pulled this Taco Bell prank before with other women?
I mean, sometimes it's Wendy's.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. You can never telegraph your jokes like that. You know what I'm saying?
So wait, does that mean you're doing it every time you take someone out on a date?
It depends. If it's like a dating app date, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. The other ones that you meet in person, you got a different prank for them.
Depends on the situation, but yeah, usually.
Sometimes
Okay.
he's not driving, so he can't do it. I think it's what it really sounds like.
I'm just a master of surprise. It's who I am.
All right. Well, let's surprise Heather right now and call her and see if we can get you a second date, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Hello,
Hi, is this Heather?
this is her.
Hey, Heather, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I'm well. Who are you again?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a radio show.
Okay. And what are you calling about?
Well, I'm calling you today because one of our listeners actually sent us an email wanting to get a hold of you.
Can you hold on for a second? I'm on the toilet.
Sure.
That is maybe the most honest response
Yeah.
you've ever gotten to that information.
Okay, then.
Sorry for the bad timing.
Hello? Done yet?
Yeah, hold on. Okay, I'm good. So what's going on?
Well, I just want to make sure everything's cool over there.
Yeah, you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. One of our listeners sent us an email because you went on a date with them and now you won't call them back. So they thought maybe we could help figure out why.
Oh.
It's called the second date update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up blowing them off, they can email us to get you on the phone and see if we can figure out what happened. You know, since you won't talk to them.
Is his name Travis?
Yes.
Yeah.
It is Travis.
Yeah.
Travis just doesn't quit, does he?
Kind of a kooky guy who's always on. That's how he described himself, at least.
I mean, I didn't see it as that, but maybe he would describe himself that way.
How would you see him then?
Oh my goodness. He was just sort of obnoxious and pretentious and a little bit like controlling. I don't know. He's pretty terrible.
Pretentious and controlling. I didn't get that from him.
Well, you weren't the one on the date with him like I was.
Yeah, not yet.
True.
Not yet.
Not yet.
I don't know. He sounded nice to me. We talked to him about your date, and he thought you guys had fun.
Oh my gosh. Is he like delusional?
I mean, apparently he is, because honestly, when we asked him, like, well, why wouldn't she be calling you back? He was totally clueless.
Well, did he tell you about his precious car, his Tesla that he just got?
Oh, no. He's a Tesla guy.
He didn't tell you about it? Like, that's all he talked about the whole night.
Really? Cool. So is he just obsessed with his Tesla?
Yes, he wouldn't stop talking about it, showing me all the features and how cool it is. And I'm like, okay, I get it. Like, you got a new car. You know, you're excited about it. I was going to give him the benefit of the doubt at first because, you know, if I get a new car, I'd probably be happy about it too.
Yeah, and those are cool cars. Not a lot of people get to go in them.
Right. So it was nice to get to ride in one, I guess.
Yeah.
But then we get to the restaurant, and he's still just concerned about his car. Like, I was picking out things I wanted to order because he was asking me, well, what are you going to get? What do you think about getting? And at first I wanted the margarita pizza. Mm-hmm. And he was like, no, you'll get stuff all over your hands, and it could get in my car. Why don't you get something where you can use a fork?
Don't get finger food. You may ruin the Tesla.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I don't know how I'm going to get food from the restaurant into your car. It's not like we're eating in your car, but...
That would make me want to order the margarita pizza then. Yeah. I'd be like, oh, really?
Right?
Well, I'm going to order it.
Yeah, I almost did. Because then every suggestion I made after that, he kept, like, vetoing it. He didn't want me to get the lobster linguine because he was like, oh, that's really greasy.
Is where you're going to grease up the seats in his Tesla because you get some sort of greasy food?
Well, not just that, but he thought that the smell of the lobster would somehow get into the leather seats of his car, and that his car would smell like lobster.
Does he think you're going to take a bath in lobster instead of just eating?
I don't know. I guess.
Oh, my God. And why is this guy even dating? It sounds like he's in love with his car, and no one will ever match it.
Right? He didn't even want garlic bread. Like, he sent the garlic bread back because it was too buttery.
Oh, man. So basically, this dude should not be doing anything because it could possibly maybe ruin his Tesla.
Yeah, it was really weird and really controlling too. I'm like, you can't just tell me what I can eat and what I can't eat. Like, I was really put off, and I was like, I just want the date to be over at this point.
Would the date have gone better if he let you order whatever you want and then called you an Uber so you didn't stink up his seats?
Oh, that would have been terrible too.
Look at you finding a solution to make everybody happy, Jubal.
All right, date's done. I'll meet you somewhere else. Just you got to get in an Uber. Can't drive my car anymore because you ordered the lobster.
All right, garlic breath.
It was literally the worst date ever.
Oh,
wow.
Ever? Wow.
Ever.
How is that possible?
Who's that?
Well, Heather, that's Travis. He's actually on the other line listening and apparently couldn't wait to talk to you.
Oh, my God. He heard the whole thing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I heard everything.
Well, I guess now you know why I haven't called you back.
Yeah.
Heather, I'll have you know that the Tesla, it's the most technologically advanced car that's even being made. Like,
oh my God!
People wait for years to get their Tesla. Like, they pre-order them.
Yeah, but
like,
why?
Yeah, I get that, but like, why do you have to control what I eat because you're that concerned?
I mean, it's not just that I was controlling what you eat. I was controlling what I eat too. And like any of the food.
That doesn't make it better.
Greasy things, chocolate, no coffee, nothing that can make some kind of stain does not get to go in my Tesla.
Oh my God, Travis.
So you don't bring the food into the car, but you could eat it in a restaurant.
You got to really wash up good, you know?
Travis, Are you listening to what she's saying? I mean, at first you went from like the guy who can't stop bragging about his car, and then you went to the guy who's like weirdly controlling about his vehicle.
Honestly, you sound like someone that doesn't own a $120,000 car.
You're very right.
When you have a Toyota Corolla, you're not complaining about people eating it. But, when you have a beautiful Tesla like I do, it's a different story.
You're crazy. You made me wash my hands twice to make sure that I was clean enough to enter your car.
Listen, I picked you up. I paid for everything. I tipped pretty generously. And I think, using a couple wet naps before and after dinner, that's not a big ask.
So wait, you're saying that she owes you the hand washing because you paid for everything?
Did I mention my car cost $120,000?
What? No, I don't think you said that, Travis.
That's like a beach cottage.
Yeah, I guess. I guess that would be like a beach cottage somewhere, or a mansion in Detroit. I don't know. That's a lot of money, though. I agree, but
it's a lot of money. Yeah.
But I don't think you're gonna have a lot of people that want to ride in your car if they can't do anything.
It's simple. You just, you clean up. You don't make sure nothing smells. Make sure you didn't eat anything that smells.
Travis,
you wash your hands. It's a very expensive car.
Yeah, we got that, dude. Not only are you not going to want to have people ride it, you're not going to have anyone that wants to date you because that's all you talk about is how much money you paid for a damn car.
It's not a matter of money. It's a matter of respect.
Oh.
And if you respected me or this beautiful machine, you wouldn't bring your filthy hands in there. That's all.
Filthy hands? Travis, you made me eat a salad. With a fork, light dressing. There's no way I was getting anything filthy into your car. You're just being super paranoid and crazy.
Well, vinaigrette is pretty tough to get out. That's all I'm saying.
All right.
Oh, my God.
Well,
Drop it. There's not one apology from Travis.
Heather, would you like to go out with Travis again on a second date?
No.
No?
Absolutely
Okay,
not.
Are you sure? Because we'll pay for it.
I'm positive. No, please. Don't waste your money.
Sorry, Travis. No second date.
Yeah.
Listen, Heather, this is your loss. I liked you. I had them call you. I called the radio and had them get in touch with you because I really wanted to hear from you again. You know what? You blew it because you could have had a chance to ride my car anytime you want.
Whoa.
The ship has sailed on that.
You know what? I think I'm going to be just fine not having to ride in your Tesla again. I think that's all cleared up. And thank you guys for actually having me on the radio so that he knows now why I'm not going to call him back and he could stop trying.
Okay, well, stay strong. Don't have any regrets.
Hey, maybe I'll see you at the bus stop, loser.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Texted at 78592 says, I wonder if that guy farts in his car or he stops and gets out every time he has to fart. And that is a good question. Very good. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning talking about today's second date update. This dude, Travis, wanted to call a girl named Heather. They went out on a date and he didn't get a kiss at the end of the night or anything. He was wondering why she wasn't calling back. Well, we got her on the phone and found out she wasn't calling back because when they went to eat, he wouldn't let her order. Well, he told her not to order anything really on the menu other than like a salad because he didn't want her getting her hands greasy or smelling like lobster or anything else that could potentially ruin the new Tesla that he got.
I mean, even smell. Is it possible to transfer the smell of lobster linguine into a car if you don't actually have the food in the car?
Yeah, I don't think so, but he wasn't taking that risk.
I guess so.
Anyway, she said she didn't want to go out with him again because he's ridiculous about his car. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back. Hopefully giving away another trip to Vegas with Vegas Heartbreak or Heart Attack at 8:10.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
I have a surefire way to meet women, and I'm assuming that the guy on the phone for a second date update today did the same thing that I've done many times, and it always works. You see a hot girl go into a store or something like that, you see her in the parking lot, you just walk up to her car, you pop the tire, and then you hang out in the parking lot till she comes out, and you're like, oh, you need help with that tire? Let me help change that for you.
You're
Works every time.
You're one step away from a serial killer.
That's like vandalism.
I've done it a lot. Sometimes I just go and I just pop tires in parking lots just in case on my way into a store. And that's what I'm guessing Dallas did today. He's on the phone to do a second date update, and that's how he met the girl that he wants to call today.
Well, now, I didn't pop the tire. Just so happens I did change her tires.
Oh,
Thank God,
well,
Dallas.
For future reference, if you want to meet a girl, that's the best way to do it. Pop her tires, and then you'll have no choice but to help her. So your email said that you met the girl you want to call today because she needed a tire changed, and you came to her rescue.
Yeah, I did.
What's her name?
Brittany.
Brittany? Okay, and was she changing the tire, and you just walked up behind her and were like, hey, little lady, you don't know how to do that. Let a big man help you out.
No, it didn't really happen that way. A few weeks ago, I was at the mall and doing some shopping, and as I was leaving, Brittany flagged me down, and she was kind of like in a panic, and she asked me if I knew how to change a flat tire. So, obviously I did, luckily, and she asked if I could help, and I said, of course. So went to her car and started to, jack the car up and change the tire, and I had noticed she had this like really cute Southern accent. And so I kind of went out of my way, and I was like, "Are you from around here?"
And she was like, "Why, no, sir, I'm not. I'm just a poor Southern girl who needed a tire changed."
Yeah, and
why don't we go out for some sweet tea and maybe some cheese grits?
Sounds like the start of a porn or something.
Yeah, right?
Do you like cheese grits? You know, anywhere in town a lady can get some nice cheese grits.
What is wrong with you? Did you hit on her, or how did you proceed after that?
Well, she kind of went on to tell me that she was new to the area and that she didn't really know anyone. And when I was done changing the tire, she was really, really thankful, and she shook my hand. And as I was getting ready to grab my stuff and leave, I kind of just stopped and turned around, and I kind of just said, "Hey, do you want to go out? Do you want to go get some food or something?" And she said, "Sure."
Wow. Like at a later date, or you guys went that day?
Oh, we went right then and there.
Oh, that's cool.
You did?
We went and got food really, really close to the mall, and this is where things kind of took a turn. We went to eat, we ordered our food, and we were both about halfway done eating, and I'd noticed that she kind of stopped, being so responsive to conversation. She was a lot less talkative. She started to become a little, timid and shy, I guess.
Did you
I
notice?
do declare that I believe you have overstepped your bounds, sir. I will take off my long white glove and slap you in the face. Did you say anything to make it seem like you offended her?
No, not at all. It kind of just all of a sudden it was like she just stopped talking. So I said, is there anything wrong? And she said, well, she didn't really like the food at the place we were eating at. So I said, well, okay, do you want to leave? I felt really bad. And she was like, no, that's okay. It's fine. So when the waiter came back, I asked him if, we could get the check and if he could box up our food and we could go. And, as we started to leave, I asked her, I said, hey, could we maybe do this again, at a different place, that you would like? And she said, of course. So we exchanged numbers and we left.
At the end of the date, did you guys kiss or anything like that? Or was it just exchange numbers?
No, it was just an exchange number, and then, we went on our way. But, I listen to you guys all the time, and I really trust you guys. And what's going on in my mind right now is I feel like she felt obligated to kind of go out with me because I did something nice, and not because I'm attractive or anything like that.
See,
that makes sense.
I was thinking the opposite, that she flagged you down because you were hot. I mean, because there's other people that come out of the mall. I'm sure that there was other people around she could have flagged down, right?
Of course, yes.
I don't think she was obligated at all. I think she set it up.
Well, maybe she felt like she was obligated. Well, if she set it up, she definitely didn't like something about him because she's not calling him back.
Well, maybe his personality failed. I don't know what happened.
So you think maybe she felt obligated and that's the reason that she's not calling you back?
Exactly.
Which is weird because she just moved to town, so she doesn't have very many other friends. And whenever I'm new to a town, I say yes to anybody, no matter who you are. Like,
Wow.
yeah, hey, I'll hang out with you. I don't know.
I'm new to town. Yes, gentlemen, jump on it. I say yes to anybody whenever I move to a town. That's good to know.
To go out and show me around.
Yeah, we know what you meant. We all know what you meant. All right, Dallas. Well, we'll play a song. We'll come back. We'll get your Southern lady on the phone.
and find out why she's not ringing you back, okay?
All right, guys.
All right. Until then, you enjoy some sweet potato pie.
We'll do it right after this.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Dallas is on the phone with us to do a second date update today. Not the city.
That's good. I wish the
A
whole
guy
city.
named Dallas is on the phone with us to do a second date update today. He wants us to call a girl named Brittany. I'm going to actually recap his date by telling her side of the story. I think this is what she would say when we talk to her.
So there I was. Had a flat tire on my car, and I did not know how to fix it. I was just staring at this tire, as confused as a fart in a fan factory. And then all of a sudden, out of the store, I see this big, strapping young gentleman named Dallas. And I was hollering like a stuck pig, asking him to come help me out. So I walked up to him. I said, "Kind sir, do you think you could help change the Southern lady's tire?" And as he was changing it, I was just sitting there grinning like a possum eating a sweet tater, looking at how he changed my tire and helped me out. And then, could you believe the nerve of this man? He asked me to go to food with him right after. And the only reason I did was because I felt obligated to, because normally a Southern lady would make a gentleman court her properly. So we had a meal, and then once we were done with our meal, we went our separate ways, and I would never talk to him again because he was way too forward. I just smacked him in his stupid face.
Hey, Dallas, is that about right? Yeah.
I think I should take you out on a date.
I was going to say, after that, we don't even need to make the phone call. I mean, that kind of settles it, doesn't it?
Dallas met this girl, Brittany, in the parking lot. She had a flat tire. He was walking out. She said, "Can you change it?" He changed it, and then they went to go eat. The meal went well, and then about halfway through, she kind of seemed cold and awkward. And they exchanged numbers and said they might go out again, but she hasn't been very receptive. We're about to call her right now.
Okay.
Here we go.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Brittany, please?
this is she.
Hello, Brittany. How are you?
I'm good. Who is this?
Oh, this is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I don't know you. Who is this?
No, you don't. This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning, the radio show.
Okay, I still don't know you.
It's a morning radio show, and I'm calling you today because one of our listeners actually sent us an email about you.
About me?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a segment that we do on our show called the Second Date Update. You recently went out with a guy named Dallas.
Oh. Okay.
You remember meeting Dallas? He said that he helped you change a tire on your car, and then you guys went out for a meal after?
Yeah, I remember him.
What'd you think of Dallas?
I mean, he was a nice guy and everything.
You just didn't click with him?
Well, not really. I mean, it just kind of got weird.
So
throughout the date.
It got weird. Can you tell us how?
Well, at dinner, like it was a really nice dinner. We're sitting down, and he gets up to leave like 3 times to go to the bathroom, which is not typically a weird thing. But the second time, he come back like super sweaty.
He came back to the table super sweaty?
Yes, he was super sweaty. And I didn't know what to think. And I thought, well, poor guy, maybe he's sick or something. So I asked him, are you okay? Or you need to leave? And he said, no, I'm great. I'm good. I've never seen somebody come back from the bathroom sweating like that before.
Maybe he's got IBS.
Oh.
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, it wasn't spicy food, but it got worse. Like, we're sitting there, and he goes again. And then there's a table right beside of us, and that guy leaves to go to the bathroom, I guess, comes back. And I can hear
Don't tell me they
conversation.
both came back sweaty together. I wouldn't want to call him back either.
Mystery solved,
Yeah.
though.
The guy was actually talking about my date. Like, I can hear them talking about him and saying, there's some guy in the bathroom doing really weird stuff.
What was he doing?
I don't know. They didn't say. They just said that they knew it was weird and it made him uncomfortable. Like, if it makes a guy uncomfortable in the bathroom, something's wrong.
Yeah, there's a lot. Listen, there's a lot of weird stuff that goes on in guys' bathrooms. I've never left them going like, whoa, there's some guy in there doing something strange. I got to get out of here.
Right. So I just had to leave. Like, you don't know what to expect when you're in a new town and new people. Like, I don't know.
And you never asked him what he was doing in the bathroom.
I didn't want to. I mean, what if he told me and asked me to join him? Like, I don't know.
So did you make up a lie about the food not tasting good to get out of there?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, you did.
Yeah.
Because he said that on the
like,
date.
I love food. Like, I love food. And I totally went back to that place the next day. It was so good.
You actually went back there.
Oh, no.
You actually went back to that restaurant the next day.
I did. It was so good.
All right, so that's the reason you're not calling him back, because he was doing something weird in the bathroom, making him sweat.
Yes, that's exactly why.
That's interesting. You know what else is interesting? He's actually on the phone listening right now.
Are you serious?
Yes, I am. 100% serious. Dallas, what were you doing in the bathroom?
Yeah.
Get your guys' minds out of the gutter, okay? I was not doing what you guys think I was doing.
I have no idea what you're doing.
I had an idea.
Okay. I will admit, I did get up a few extra times from the table to go to the bathroom. And I'm really embarrassed to say this, but I was in the bathroom doing push-ups.
What?
You're doing push-ups?
Why were you doing push-ups?
I'm just, into fitness and stuff, and I felt like because I hadn't been to the gym in a couple days, I felt like I didn't look good enough for you. And
so
I went in there to get kind of like a little bit of a workout in to kind of look a little bit more muscular.
So you went into the bathroom to do push-ups to get a pump.
This was not even scheduled or anything. I didn't have time to go to the gym before this date. I didn't even know this date was going to happen. And I met her, and she is awesome, and that's what I did.
So you just left the table randomly to go work out in the bathroom?
Yeah, I did.
Like, on the bathroom floor?
Well, I washed my hands before I came back to the table.
That is disgusting.
Doesn't make it better.
Brittany, do you believe him? I don't know that I mean, I know you explained it, but I don't know that I buy your story.
This is the God honest truth, seriously.
Well, is this what guys do here? Like, you just go out into the bathroom to work out during the date? Is this how it works?
No.
I never have.
I've never done that one time, but I felt like I didn't look good enough for you, and that's why I did it. It was more of a freak out thing.
So working on the car and the tire change wasn't an actual workout? You needed more intensive workout in the bathroom?
To a sense, yeah, because changing the tire is nothing.
I'm so fit, changing the tire doesn't do anything. I got to go do some push-ups and some burpees in the bathroom.
I don't know. I don't know if I actually buy this whole story.
Does sound weird.
I need to know, were his muscles impressive?
I mean, yeah, he's a really impressive guy. I actually noticed that when he was changing the tire, and, I mean, you could tell he works out. I just never expected it to be during the date in the bathroom.
Hey, Brittany, I would like to ask you this. Would you like to go on a second date with Dallas? We will pay for it.
Guys, can I do this myself?
Sure.
Yeah.
Go for it. I mean, hey, dude, I don't want to get beat up by you. I know you got...
Look, Brittany, I'm telling you the truth. I did push-ups in the bathroom to try and impress you. So if you give me a second chance, I promise that I will work out before dinner and not during.
It's a pretty good promise.
And also, we'll pay for the date, Brittany.
You were a really great guy stopping to take care of my tire and take care of me, and you went this far to actually get a second date. So, I think, yeah, let's try it again.
Woohoo! Nice!
Awesome. Congratulations, Dallas. You got your second date.
Well, thank you, guys. I appreciate the help.
No problem. Stop doing push-ups in the bathroom.
I will stop doing push-ups in the bathroom. I'm just embarrassed because I never thought that she would ever find out.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
On the phone for a second date update today says that she went dancing on her first date with the guy that she wants to call. She said they went to a dance class. Didn't specify which kind, so I'm assuming probably out there learning all the new dance moves that the kids are doing out at the clubs, like the foxtrot and the Lindy Hop and the Charleston Chew.
Yeah, that's one.
Is that right, Denise? Is that what you hip cats were out there doing?
No, it was salsa.
Cutting the rug?
Like how she's like, no, you idiot. We were just taking salsa classes.
Salsa
okay?
class. Okay, that's a little more boring than what I thought.
Too bad.
All right, so yeah, it says that you guys went, so you took a salsa class with the guy you want to call today, huh?
Yeah.
And what's his name?
Mark.
Mark. And how did you meet Mark?
We actually met on a dating site.
Were you both already interested in salsa, and that's how you guys linked up?
No, it kind of came about randomly because we were sort of bonding and joking about our past dates and how boring they were, like the usual dinner, whatever, movie, boring thing that never really works out to like a second date. So we kind of were like, if we went out, we would do something totally fun, and salsa dancing is what we came up with.
We would learn the dance of love. Was it fun?
Yeah, I mean, it was super fun. We decided to meet up like a half hour before across the street at a bar, and
Good
we
choice.
had a couple of drinks. We laughed a lot, and, you know, he was really funny, and we had a great time. And we went in to do the dancing, and we were horrible. Like, we were both really bad.
Yeah.
Which could be awesome. I mean, if you're both laughing at yourselves during the whole thing, like, it could really be attractive.
Yeah, exactly. And he had this really great laugh, too, and awesome, like, hair, too, that I just wanted to touch the whole time. But anyway.
Hair. Okay.
Are you the creep that was smelling his hair the whole time?
It was just, like, really, like, soft and fluffy. I don't know. It was
That's we get. You know, we do a lot of these second date updates. We rarely have women fawn over a guy's hair, so he must have a fantastic haircut.
It was just, like, the right amount of curl, you know.
Do you like his personality at all, or was it just the hair that did it for you?
Oh, no. Yeah. No, he was great. His personality was awesome. He was really sweet and just, like, made me laugh. I mean, like I said, when we were dancing, we were so bad, and we just made each other laugh the whole time. It was great.
And even though you're bad, I mean, there's still a lot of physical contact in dancing. Was there good chemistry between you two?
I thought so. I mean, it wasn't, like, super mushy romantic, you know, like there wasn't, like, this huge spark, but at the same time, I feel like we were kind of just distracted by the fact that we were salsa dancing and we sucked.
It's probably hard to be romantic and make a lot of eye contact when you're trying to count in your head.
Exactly.
1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 10. Just when you're awkwardly trying to dance, I can understand that. Did you guys do anything other than dance together?
I mean, we danced and then, you know, we went home pretty much right after that, I think it was, like, said goodnight. And that was the sort of weird thing about it. It was like, I was totally down for a kiss, you know, kiss on the first night, but he just gave me a hug.
Did he make any plans with you to see you later? Like, we got to take another class because we're so bad.
I think we kind of were like, oh, yeah, let's meet up again, you know, sort of that casual thing that you do. But, you know, we had talked a lot on the website, so I guess I kind of assumed, too, like we were going to follow up.
You said he gave you a hug at the end. Was it the kind of hug where it's like he moved slow, or was it the kind of hug where he was just like done and didn't want to see you again hug?
I should have, like, really paid attention to that. I guess I was probably too busy, like, just wanting to kind of grab his hair and touch his hair. So I just went in for the hug, and, you know, it was like a hold and release. It was a hold and release.
A hold and release. Okay, so that could be just a moving slow hug then. You didn't ask him for, like, a lock of his hair or anything, because that would have scared him off.
No.
Is there anything awkward that you could think of?
I guess just, like, I was totally expecting a kiss. Like, there was a couple moments, even, like, when we were dancing that I thought, you know, like, when we, you know, you take breaks and you listen to the teacher or whatever, I thought that he was going to kiss me, but he totally didn't. He was just, like, leaning in to, like, say something funny. So that was kind of awkward, but nothing huge, you know?
How long has it been since your date?
Let's see, 2 weeks?
2
maybe?
weeks? And have you talked at all?
No. You know, I sent him a couple of text messages or whatever, but I haven't gotten any response.
Okay, well, we'll play a song, come back, call him and get your second date update and find out if something happened, okay?
Thank you.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Today's second date update is brought to you by passion. Yes, the kind of passion that comes with salsa dancing. The hips gyrating back and forth and the fast-paced movement of your legs, creating eye contact and love that only two people can share when they salsa dance. Passion. Find it online or somewhere, anywhere. Denise went salsa dancing on her first date with a guy named Mark, but Mark is not calling her back. That's why she's on the phone today to do a second date update. Denise, anything you want to say to us before we call Mark?
No, I guess not. I'm nervous.
You're nervous right now? Are you nervous he's going to say something bad, or what are you nervous about?
No, I mean, I guess I just hope he's not too embarrassed, but whatever, he'll get over it.
Not too embarrassed being on the radio and a second date update?
Yeah.
Or too embarrassed because we know he's a crappy dancer?
We do know that.
The radio thing, yeah.
Okay. All right. And if you're just tuning in for the second date update, they went salsa dancing. They had a fun night. At the end of the evening, he just gave her a hug when she wanted a kiss, but she's really not sure what happened. So let's find out right now by dialing his phone number and getting him on the phone, okay?
Okay, sounds great.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is Mark there?
Yeah, this is Mark.
Hey, Mark, how are you? My name is Jubal.
Oh, okay. Hi.
Mark, I don't know if you know who I am or not. I host a morning radio show. It's called Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
What's going on?
Well, I'm actually calling you today because one of our listeners sent us an email about you.
Okay.
Her name is Denise, and you guys recently went salsa dancing together.
Whoa. What?
Yeah. It's a segment we do on our show. It's called the Second Date Update. So if somebody goes out on a date and then they get blown off, they ask us to get that person on the phone and ask why. So Denise wants to know why you're not calling her back.
Oh, my God. She called a radio station?
Yes, she did.
I knew this was a bad idea.
You knew what was a bad idea, going out with Denise?
Well, sort of. I feel guilty. There's just like really no future for she and I, I think.
Why do you say that?
Look, I'd really rather not like get into it, but if you talk to her or whatever, definitely tell her she's cool and great, but like nothing's going to happen.
So you thought she was cool and great, but there's no future between you two, for sure.
Yeah.
Can you give me anything more than that?
I don't know.
You said just a second ago that you feel guilty.
Yeah, it's just that she's probably not the only girl that like feels that way, and
What do you mean?
it's just that she there have been a lot of sort of one and done kind of dates that I've been on recently with like a bunch of different girls, and
So you're dating around a lot?
No.
What do you mean, no? You just said that you're taking lots of girls out on dates and not calling any of them back. I mean, that's fine.
They're not like dates. I mean, it's not like it's...
How is salsa dancing not a date? That sounds exactly like a date.
Well, even from the get-go, even beforehand, I don't plan on calling any of them back.
So why go on dates then?
They're not dates. They're not dates. I use the sites. Well, all right. Basically, I'm married.
What? Whoa! What did you just say?
I'm married. I'm very happily married.
You are not obviously very happily married if you're on a dating website going out on dates that you refuse to call dates.
I promise you that my wife and I are very much in love, and I'm not cheating. I don't kiss any of these girls. I don't hook up with them.
You're just lonely or something, and you want companionship when your wife's at work or something? What's...
No. So my wife and I, our 5-year is coming up, right?
Your 5-year anniversary?
Yeah, our 5-year anniversary. So I had this whole idea that I wanted to do this big surprise for her where basically I've been going out and I've been taking dancing lessons with different women. And these girls are helping me practice, essentially. They're like dancing partners.
You are so full of crap, I can't even believe it. You're trying to tell us that you're just learning how to dance by being on a dating website. It's
kind of smart.
Yes.
You're such a... Oh, my God, I want to cuss so bad.
Honest to God, it's the truth. Look, I start talking to these girls, whatever. I only go with people that I think I would have a good time with. And then, we go out, we dance, and half the time I even tell them what I'm up to.
So why not tell everybody? Why not just go, hey, I need a partner to dance with because I want to learn to dance for my wife for our anniversary?
Because it's about my wife. It's not about bringing somebody else in on the thing. I'm not trying to include some girl in my 5-year thing.
Why are you on a dating website?
God, I'm so frustrated.
Because it's an easy way to meet people. people who are willing to go out and have fun. They want to engage with somebody. And, like I could put up some ad on Craigslist, but I might get some creep or some, weirdo.
What are you talking about? You can go to a dancing studio and they find a partner for you.
Well, I've been to classes before where they have an odd number of people, and I just end up standing in the corner, like dancing by myself.
So would you say it's accurate that you're faking going on dates then?
No, because I don't think that there's anything that I'm doing on the date that is anything that would like lead these girls to believe that there's like a romantic thing.
Okay,
yes, every person on a dating website thinks that there's going to be a romantic thing. That's why they're on the dating website, dude.
Look, I'm telling you, these girls have really fun times. I have a really fun time. I'm not a jerk. I don't treat them poorly. And in my opinion, I think what I'm doing is way better than what most of these guys are doing on these apps and on this stuff anyway, where they're just trying to get hookups. Like on my profile, too, it doesn't say I'm looking for a relationship. It says I'm just looking to have fun.
So what should I tell Denise then? Like, oh, hey, sorry, he's married?
If you're going to talk to her, I would hope that you would include that I thought she was really great, and I hope that she can, I'm sure she's going to find a really great guy because she was really cool.
Well, you could actually talk to her because she's actually on the phone listening.
Yeah, you are a f***ing liar and you're crazy.
Yeah.
You need mental health.
What is going on here?
Denise is actually on the phone listening, so she's heard this entire conversation.
Yeah, ass. You used me.
Used you?
You made me believe that you were taking me out on a date. You made me believe that.
Well, if you think back on the conversation, I didn't allude to us dating or anything like that. There was never.
Are you
I was like,
kidding
oh,
me?
yeah,
It's a dating website. Every conversation you have on a dating website is alluding to you dating. What do you think the point is? Just to be friends? Yeah, I don't just talk about like hooking up with a guy the entire time. You're trying to get to know each other. There's so much more to it. You're crazy and you're a complete asshole. Thanks for ruining my dating experience.
Look, you are pinning this all on me, and this is not my fault, okay? Like, if you had asked me at all, I would have been totally upfront with you. If you had just said, hey, like, are you seeing other people? Are you, what's your deal? Are you married? Like, I would have totally been like, yes, I am married. I love my wife.
Oh, my God, it's so dumb.
That is ridiculous. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. So dumb.
Yeah, well, other girls asked, and I told them, so.
So there you go.
What?
What are you going to tell your wife? That, oh, honey, just for you, I signed up for a dating website, and I have been going out with random women learning how to dance.
Well, I'll probably, won't tell her that part of it, but what I will say is that I took 4 months of dance classes for her. That I went and spent all this time and energy trying to do something romantic.
Hey, I have to ask the question no matter what. So, Mark, would you like to go out on a second date with Denise? We'll send you guys out again for another salsa dancing class or something.
I need to take more classes, so,
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not kidding. Now everything's out in the open, and it'd be, like friends going for a dance class.
Oh.
I think Denise would rather kill you.
I hope your wife leaves you, seriously.
So is that a no?
Yeah, I think that's a very strong no, Mark. Thanks for your time, though. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, good luck on your dance classes, okay? I hope your wife loves it.
Thank you. I think she will.
All right, and Denise, there you go. That's why you're not getting a call back.
Well, I'm glad I found out, at least.
Well, you should have asked to begin with, apparently, Denise.
Apparently, yeah. From now on, I'm going to ask every date I go on, are you married? Are you just here to fake some bullshit for your wife?
Yep, I think that's a good idea.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 that says, see, that second date update is proof. Never do anything to try to impress your wife because no matter what you do, you'll always lose.
Oh, man.
Talking, of course, about the second date update from today. This girl named Denise wanted to call a dude named Mark. They met online. They were going out. They went out to a salsa dancing class, had a fun time, and all of a sudden he just kind of dropped off the face of the earth. Well, it turns out Mark has been dating a lot of women off of this website and taking them to salsa classes.
Yeah.
And he doesn't actually think that they're dates. He's just going with these women so that he can learn to dance salsa to surprise his wife for their anniversary.
Yeah, never mind the fact that he doesn't tell anybody that he's married or that he leads them on.
Well, that's not true. He said that there was one girl that asked if he was married, and he was honest, and he said, yes, I am married, and I'm doing this for my wife. Other than that, he's just duping girls into going on dates so that he can have dance partners because he can't do it with somebody that he already knows because they might tell his wife. And so he's basically going on dates with women to learn salsa for his wife.
That is the most elaborate excuse for cheating I've ever heard in my life.
But he's not cheating.
He's not cheating.
He is cheating. Going on a date with someone else is cheating, you guys. It doesn't matter if there's a physical...
I don't know. I mean, he's not calling him back. He's not carrying on a relationship. He's just going out, doing some dance lessons, and then going home. He didn't do anything with her at the end of the night. Didn't even pretend that they were going to go on another date.
And not telling his wife about it, and not telling her how he learned how to salsa dance.
She should be flattered that her husband's hot
that's
enough
what it
to
is.
get all these dates for
Of course,
her.
you're
It's like, you know how much work it is to plan all these dates and go out with people to learn to dance? And a text in at 78592 says, OMG, I think I danced with Mark once. We took a class. He stepped on my foot and broke my toe. Not mad. Just saying his wife should watch out. Another text in at 78592 that says, hey, Marky boy, for your next anniversary, just do what most of us guys do. Throw some jewelry at her and call it a day. See? Just proof. Stop putting in the effort, guys.
Right?
All right?
That is...
You're just going to get you
evidence.
in trouble.
Uh-huh.
All right, remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. Remember, I'm performing in Everett tomorrow at the Historic Everett Theater. You can get tickets at uglytickets.com. But coming up in just a few minutes, about a year ago, we had two people on the phone for what turned out to be one of the most controversial second date updates we've ever done. It featured a guy named Connor and a woman named Kate. And the way it ended took everybody by surprise. If you never heard it before, we're about to replay it for you, and then afterwards you'll get an update from the couple and find out where they are today in your second date update.
Yes.
Right now.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
The most successful dating site isn't Tinder. It isn't plentyoffists.com, even though that's a really good one.
Wow. Yeah.
But it's actually Instagram. A lot of people meet on Instagram, and apparently that's how Connor, who's on the phone for a second date update today, met the girl that he wants to call. What's up, Connor?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
What's up? You decided to go with Instagram instead of Plenty of Fists, huh?
Yeah. I mean, Instagram is like the new Tinder, basically.
I don't think you heard what he said.
Yeah, I don't think you really.
I think a lot of people did.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
What's the girl's name you want to call today?
Her name is Kate.
Kate. All right. And how did you meet Kate on Instagram?
Well, as it usually goes, you kind of perusing around on the gram, and you see attractive women, and she caught my eye, so I started following her. She's absolutely gorgeous, and one day she posted this really you need to check it out for yourself. It's like really phenomenal picture. It's a boudoir picture, and it's stunning.
Okay,
stunning.
Well, send it along. Tag us in it so we
Wow,
can check
you
it
guys.
out.
Oh my God. You're like salivating.
So were you one of the creeps that commented on it and tagged your bro in it, and not even in the description, just tagged your bro in her picture?
I mean, they're posting photos for you to look at, so I wouldn't categorize it as creeping. No, what happened was there was a woman who commented on it, and I had no idea who this woman was, and she had said, "You look like a tramp in this photo."
Whoa!
Damn.
It's absolutely disgusting. And, how dare you post something like this on Instagram?
Oh, my gosh.
And, yeah, I know, right?
So you came to her defense? Were you the knight in shining armor? You saw your moment?
Yeah, I guess you could say that. This woman must have been jealous of the way Kate looked. So I chimed in and I said, look, if you don't like it, just unfollow her. Simple as that.
Whoa, damn.
Yeah, he came.
You said that, huh?
The big comeback.
Yeah. And that was I guess that was my knight in shining armor moment. And Kate had reached out to me and she thanked me.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, no, that's nice. Cool. Is that when you asked her out on a date?
Yep, that's when I made some moves.
Good.
All right.
Okay.
You gotta take your moment.
And what was it like the first time you guys met in person?
It was great. I mean, she looked the same way she did on Instagram.
Was she still wearing that boudoir picture that she posted?
No. She had
clothing on.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I think now is the time that we can switch to talking about her personality, guys. Did you guys connect? What'd you talk about?
Yeah, no, she was really cool. We talked about what she did for a living. We talked about Instagram and the pros and cons of Instagram and how it's causing problems in society, but there's also benefits to it like this. And who would have ever thought? I mean, truly, I think Instagram is a way to meet people, whether it's friends or business connections or significant others. Why not, you know?
For sure.
So you thought of her as girlfriend potential then?
Absolutely. I was hoping. I mean, this was like the first hot girl I've been on a date with in a long time.
All right.
In a long, long time. And we went to a bar for the date. Went really well. But, you know, things took a turn when we were getting ready to go to the next bar.
Why?
I don't think it was a big deal, but she kind of took a weird step. She was wearing these really high heels, and she took a weird step, and she broke her heel.
And you started laughing uncontrollably.
I mean, I chuckled. I was like,
you did laugh. Okay, I didn't think you actually laughed.
I mean, I did. I mean, at first it was like, oh my God, are you okay? And then I kind of chuckled and thought it was kind of comical. But she needed a pair of new shoes.
Yeah, so did she leave? I mean, what do you do the rest of the night?
No, that wasn't the end of it. Look, we kind of laughed it off. We went to the next bar.
What, did she just hobble along?
No, well, we ended up getting a new pair of shoes for her.
Oh, okay. So you stopped along the way to another bar and got a new pair of shoes.
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
And then we got to the next bar, and we had a drink. And all right, I just want to get all these cards out on the table and say that this is the part where I may have screwed up.
Okay.
We were having a great time making that connection, and my team was on the television. I just wanted to check out the game and see what was going on, see what the score was, see how things were going. And then I turned back, and she had this, like, totally pissed look on her face.
Whoa!
Because
Really?
how long had you turned around to watch the game?
I mean, maybe like a minute or two. Not.
Are you sure about that? Or did you get completely wrapped up in it and forget that you were on a date?
That's a long time. And did you just turn around while she was in the middle of telling you something important?
I mean, I could multitask.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like it at all.
It's pretty obvious when somebody tunes you out and starts watching a TV when you're trying to talk.
I wasn't tuning her. I was still listening. My ears were still available to her voice.
No.
Okay, so when you turned around and she seemed kind of upset, is that how everything ended, or did it continue on for a little bit?
Things got really awkward. I said I was sorry. You know, it's just my team, and you know, I apologized. And I thought we would be cool and everything would be okay after that, and it wasn't. She said, "You know what? I'm sorry. I gotta go meet up with my friends." And I went in for this hug, and it was just the most awkward moment of my life.
Oh, no.
Then she left, and I tried to reach out to her, you know, because I was totally bummed. She was gorgeous. She was cool. She hasn't returned any of my texts, any of my calls, and I don't really think what I did was a big deal. That's the thing. Like, at the time, I was like, what did I do? Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, okay, maybe she got upset that I turned around to look at the game for a minute or two, but, like, that's me just digging for theories. I really don't think that's a problem, so.
Okay, well, we'll play a song, come back, and then call her and get your second date update, all right?
Yeah, cool.
All right,
Thank
man.
you.
Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Right in the middle of a second date update, and Connor is on the phone, and today he wants to call a woman named Kate. He met her on Instagram. They went out to a bar, hung out. He says he had a good time, but hold on one second. Hang on.
What?
Oh, whoa. Cool. That was a big NBA trade. We're talking about something again?
I don't know. I feel like I'm talking to my husband all of a sudden now.
Huh? Oh, second date update.
Second
That's
date
right.
update,
Yeah.
yeah.
He ignored her.
Connor went out with Kate to a bar. He thinks the reason she's not calling back is because there was a moment where there was some sports on TV. He turned around to watch it for what he says is like 1 or 2 minutes. And then when he tuned back into the conversation, she just looked upset, and he thinks that's where everything went wrong. So we're about to get her on the phone and find out if that is the reason he's not getting a call back. All right, Connor, did you hear about the trade?
I'm sure
Yeah, you
Connor
watching it right
did.
now?
Yeah.
No, but I guess I got to check Sports Center tonight.
Oh, yeah. It's crazy.
I mean, even though you said that only lasted a minute or two, I think that's all it takes. Like, if that was an issue for her in previous relationships, and she's like, red flag, I'm not getting into that again, where I'm dating a guy who is so obsessed with sports that he can't pay attention during one meal or one drink.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe her past was haunting her.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll find out. All right, I'm going to dial her phone number right now. Here we go.
Hello.
Hi, is this Kate?
Yes. Who's this?
Hey, Kate. How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Okay.
Are you familiar with the show?
Kind of.
Okay.
Oh,
Kind of familiar is what we go for, so that's good.
Hey.
Well, I'm calling today because actually one of our listeners emailed us about you because you're super hot on Instagram.
Okay.
Okay, so we just want everybody to follow your Instagram. So you want to shout out your handle or no?
Wait, are you serious? Like, what is this?
No, we don't want to just promote your Instagram. This dude that you went out on a date with named Connor actually emailed us.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does he want?
Well, we do a segment on our show called The Second Date Update. And Connor has been trying to get a hold of you, but apparently you don't want to go on another date.
No, I don't.
Did you just find that he wasn't the right person for you?
Just like when we were talking before we actually met in person, I thought he was going to be like a nice guy.
Yeah.
He seemed like a gentleman, and then we went out one time, and he was not.
He wasn't a gentleman?
No.
So he didn't like open your doors and stuff?
Like, he did that. I don't know. Like, it was okay at first, but then he decided to be like a jerk at some point during the night.
Was it because he stopped listening to you to watch sports for a second?
Wait, how do you know about that?
Well, because we talked to Connor and he told us all about your date.
Okay, so did he tell you about how I, like, broke my heel on the date?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he said that you guys...
Oh, that's right. He did say he laughed at you a little bit.
Well, it was like, okay, it wasn't even the fact that he laughed, because, like, I mean, like, I laughed too. Like, it wasn't, like, that part wasn't a big deal. But then, like, so we went to go get new shoes, because, like, obviously I can't walk around like that. So we're at the shoe store, and I just kept, like, trying to drop hints and be like, yeah, like, these are, like, my favorite shoes. I'm so upset. Like, this happened on our date.
What's the hint, though? I don't get what your hint was. Hint to what?
Well, like, I keep mentioning, like, over and over, like, yeah, like, it happened on this date. Like, you know, we're on a date, and he just doesn't seem to be getting it.
I don't get it either.
Yeah, I don't get it.
You guys don't? Like, how do you not get it?
What? I don't
Yeah,
understand.
I don't understand what the problem is.
You're in a shoe store, and what? You like your shoes.
What I'm saying is my shoe broke on our date. So I feel like that means it's his responsibility to buy me new shoes.
What? Wow. Why would that be his responsibility? Did he break your shoe?
It's not like he physically broke it, but it's kind of his fault, because if I was sitting at home, my shoe would not be broken.
No.
Okay.
No, that is a
It's-
stretch. That
Yeah.
is such a big stretch.
I don't feel like that should be his responsibility.
Well, okay, think about it this way, though, okay? He invited me out. Like, I expect him to pay for, like, the meal, drinks, like, whatever we do, I would expect him to pay for.
Okay.
So, like, by the same logic, if my shoe breaks, that's just an expense of the date.
That's a date expense?
That's like saying if while on your date your car gets stolen, he has to replace your car.
I mean, but that would never happen, because I would never drive myself to a date. Like, obviously, he's going to be picking me up. It's just like, it's a thing for me. Like, you know, like, I want to date a guy who's going to be, like, considerate. You know, like, obviously, if I'm upset that my shoe is broken, he should care. Like, he should want to fix that. He should want to make me feel better, not make me have to pay for shoes on a date that
Oh my God.
Okay.
You are so high maintenance.
Wow.
I'm not, like, high maintenance. Like, I don't like being called high maintenance. I'm just saying I know how I deserve to be treated, and I'm not going to settle for less. Like,
Okay.
I just think
He didn't treat you
Well,
badly. Okay, whatever.
you-
Oh my God.
You,
I can't.
you have your standards, I guess.
This isn't a standard. This is dumb.
Well-
I do. And if he's not going to meet them, like somebody else will.
Okay, so you're just looking for a sugar daddy.
I'm not looking for a sugar daddy. There's a difference. Like,
Wait,
if I
wait,
was
could you
looking
stop
for a sugar daddy, like, sure, I could have some dude pay my rent. Like, that wouldn't be a problem.
Okay, hold on one second because I think I heard Connor try to chime in there because Connor's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, could you guys like chill out and let me listen to what she has to say?
What?
Huh?
Wait, what's going on?
Oh, yeah, Connor's on the other line, Kate, and wanted to talk to you.
Oh, my God, of course.
Kate, honestly, I'm just shocked. I had no idea that you wanted me to pay. It didn't even cross my mind for a second.
Okay, but that should cross your mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we're on a date, you know, like you asked me out, my shoes broke as a result of me being out with you, and I don't understand why you wouldn't think that you should even offer.
Look, you're probably right.
What?
I just wish you would have asked me. I'm not a mind reader.
Yeah, okay, but like, I don't feel like I should even have to ask. I think that's just obvious. And then I'm like dropping hints too that you should have picked up on.
Hints.
Well, then I need to pick up like a copy of Dating for Dummies at the bookstore because clearly I don't know the rules of dating. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, apparently not. Like, that was just extremely rude. Like,
It was extremely rude that he didn't pay for your shoes that you broke on the date.
So there's actually some women who would think it'd be extremely rude if he insisted on paying. Like, I don't need you to pay for my things. I am a successful woman with my own job, and I could pay for my own damn shoes.
no, that makes no sense. Like, I'm not asking for a lot. I'm just asking for you to act like a gentleman. Like, that's it.
I'm so sorry. This just has never happened to me before. I've never been in this situation. I just really didn't know how to handle it. So I don't really know what more to say.
Well, maybe you just haven't been on a date with girls like me before. Like, quality women. Like, I don't know what kind of, like, trash bags you're normally dating that would just settle for, like, that kind of treatment. But I'm certainly not going to.
You're 110% right.
Oh, my God.
Connor, is that really okay with you? All this? Like, you're still attracted to Kate?
I mean, I do feel bad. I feel like I ruined her night. Feel kind of guilty.
And my shoes.
I'm really sorry, Kate. I was totally out of line, and I promise I will keep an eye out for exactly what you need. I just want to see you again.
I mean, I don't really know what else to say to you at this point unless you're going to, like, reimburse me for the shoes.
Don't you dare, Connor. Oh, my God.
Still on the table?
I mean, if you want me to, I totally will.
You will. Oh, how much did these shoes cost, by the way?
Yeah, are they like red
Yeah.
bottoms?
I'm lucky for you, there were some of my cheap ones. They were, like, $220 or something like that.
Oh, my God.
$220.
The cheap
Dude,
one.
Connor, if you're going to continue this, I hope you have a big bank account.
Yeah, dude.
Connor, are you willing to drop $220 to reimburse her for those shoes that she paid for to go on another date?
Yeah, of course. I had a great time. And
Dang, bro.
Okay.
$220 is, look, it's worth the investment.
All right, well,
Investment.
then I'm going to ask the question. Hey, Kate, would you like to go out with Connor again on a second date? We will pay for the meal. He'll buy new shoes, I suppose.
Wait. Kate, let me just get this out there. I'm not just doing this because I think it's the right thing to do. I genuinely like you. I had a great time with you, and money isn't everything. And I'd rather spend the money and see you again than not.
Okay, are you going to actually behave like a gentleman this time? Like,
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Because
whatever you need.
I would be willing to go out with you one more time, but like seriously, if you mess up at all, like that's it.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
And you just wait. On your date, her designer bag is going to break. And oh, my God, suddenly I need to get a new $500 purse.
Zipper popped off.
Yeah, who knew?
I mean, I'm just saying if my bag did break, you better be ready to replace it.
Hey, look, a promise is a promise. Whatever you need, my credit card is ready.
Oh, my
All
God.
right, so,
I can't
Kate,
believe this is working out.
You'll go out with Connor again as long as he doesn't make any mistakes because you have a zero tolerance policy. Connor, you're willing to pay for whatever Kate needs during your date.
100%.
Okay, well,
All right.
sounds like a real love story.
Yeah, you might want to have to pay for dinner, Connor, too, because all we have at the radio station are like gift cards to chain restaurants, and I don't think Kate's going to want to eat at those places.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
That was a second date update from about a year ago, and from time to time, we like to check in and see how people are doing.
Connor and Kate are actually on the phone right now. What's up, you guys? How you doing?
Hey,
doing well.
Good.
You got some new shoes, Kate, I hope?
Yeah.
Lots of new shoes?
Yes.
So what's been going on since you guys went out on your date?
I mean, things have been going really well. We've just been living kind of a happy lifestyle together. And,
You guys are still together?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this may be the most
Wow.
shocking second date update ever.
Yeah.
You know, I know there were a lot of people that said we weren't a good match, but we've been together for almost a year now, and we're proving people wrong.
Okay.
And it's going well.
Yeah, I mean, people said some mean things about both of you.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. I don't care. Like, I am who I am.
All right. Well, good. I mean, it
At
seemed to
least
work
you-
out. Like, how serious are you guys? Living together or anything yet? Or
Yeah, I mean,
It's going good. Like, it's not perfect or whatever, but, like, we've had our ups and downs, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know if it's a forever thing, but we're trying.
I don't know if it's
you sound super positive about it.
wait, stop. Hold on. Babe, what do you mean it's not a forever thing?
I mean, I don't know. I've never been in a forever relationship before, so I don't know what that feels like. I mean, I'm not sure if it feels like this.
Wait. So hold on. You're saying after being together almost a year, you don't feel like we're gonna go the distance? Then what are we doing? Could you I'm just a little lost.
No, I'm like just trying to be honest with everybody about how we're doing. Like that's what the show is. Like we're doing pretty good. It's not always good, or it's not like great, but like we're fine.
Okay.
Wait, are you serious? We came onto this show and you're gonna just drop this on me like a freaking bomb now in front of everybody.
Okay, well they want to know how we feel. Like that's the point. It's like get an update. I'm giving an update. This is how I feel. I mean, it's just not always easy to tell. Like sometimes you get doubts.
Do you guys want to do this? Do you guys want to do this in something other than the second date update?
I'm feeling awkward.
Sounds like you need to figure out some things.
Wait,
I mean,
babe, finish that thought. What were you saying?
I don't know. Just like sometimes you hear your friends talking about dating and you miss it,
Oh,
but I guess it's life.
Wait, you're telling me you miss dating?
Sometimes. I mean, I'm just being honest. But, like, don't get jealous. Like everybody does.
What?
Wow, I don't even know what to say. I can't even believe what I'm hearing.
No, like, we're fine. I just don't know.
Okay, those are two different statements.
Yeah.
The first one different than the second one.
I don't want to just be fine. I mean, if that's honestly how you feel, then maybe we shouldn't be seeing each other.
Oh,
my
no.
God. Don't do this
Okay,
now.
well, if that's what you think, then maybe you're right.
Oh my
You guys,
God. What
okay.
is going on?
How many times have you guys broken up and gotten together in the last
I
year?
love Jubal. You've done it a lot,
Good
haven't
point.
you?
Is this normal?
No, this is kind of after literally a year and wait. So are we breaking up then? What's the status?
I mean, I guess so.
You guess?
What the?
Wait, guys, hang on. I want to hear her out. What you guess?
I mean, I don't know. It sounds like you want to, and I don't really care, so.
Oh, it sounds like you want to and you don't care. All right.
Kate, you're the one that wants to break up.
Wow. I really wish you had just told me all this before we agreed to go on the radio with them again. This is embarrassing.
Yeah.
And freaking weird. And
Hey, Connor, don't feel bad. Breakups happen, and nobody thought you guys would go the distance.
Yeah.
Yeah, years
Not
of,
even her.
Yeah.
Not even Chelsea. So
Well, that's rude.
Well,
kind of the truth.
yeah, and you're
All
the
right.
queen of not being rude.
Well, thank you guys for checking in. Check in with us again in a few months and let us know how things are.
Good luck.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, buddy.
Wow.
It's the most awkward second date update ever.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
We get a ton of emails into the show asking us to do second date updates for them. By the way, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, Brooke and Jubal at moving925.com, and we will call the person who didn't call you back. But I'm really excited to talk to the guy who's on the phone today because his email is a little different than most. Most of his email was about how big of a fan he is of me. And you know, when you email something like that, just gushing about what a big fan you are, I can't help but respond to that email and go, absolutely, we can do a second date update for you. Because it really just makes you feel kind of warm and cuddly inside. Hey, Nick.
Hey, dude.
Hey, man. How are you?
I'm great, man. I'm great. Jubal, it's all you guys, everybody. It's so great to talk to you guys.
Nick, real quick, I'll give you a chance to do it in person because your email was really nice, but I feel like that's a
Oh.
little, impersonal. So I'll give you a chance. Just real quick, Nick, how great do you think I am?
Dude, you are hilarious, dude.
Oh,
You are
stop
like
it.
the funniest-
Stop it, Nick.
Those
Stop it.
unsolicited compliments.
Your phone taps are amazing.
I feel uncomfortable now.
Yeah,
I feel
I bet you
awkward. I feel awkward. This is embarrassing.
Nick, are you sure you want to find this other girl? I mean, you and Jewel just sound like you hit it off.
That wouldn't be bad. It wouldn't be bad.
How are you doing, buddy? Thank you for being a fan of the show, by the way. I appreciated your email. So the girl that you want us to call today, her name is Carrie.
Yeah, and again, honestly, like Jubal, you are great, but I love everybody. Honestly, you get this show is so much fun.
Thank you, man.
That's all
Appreciate
for
it.
real. Yeah, so Carrie is this girl, and I met her online, and we went back and forth and talked, and then we set up a date. And actually, I made some reservations at a really nice restaurant, and told her about it, and we were all set. And then getting ready for the day, and I'm trying to get my sideburns even, and I know that sounds unbelievably stupid coming out of my mouth.
Not really. I mean, a haircut is important, yeah.
I do that all the time. You got to do the finger thing to make
Yep.
sure they're even and stuff.
Yeah, and when I'm shaving, like I'll usually shave one higher than the other, and then you spend most of the time trying to even it out, and by the time you're done, half your head is shaved, and the other half is like down to your chin for some reason. You can never get them right. It's an issue that we go through.
I do like to know that men have to try a little bit before a date. That's nice.
Yes.
So I was doing that, and then I was kind of paying attention and kind of not really, and I, turned real quick, and then I had, all of a sudden, razor goes up, and I got a huge bald spot, right in the side of my head.
So you went to dinner sporting like half of your head bald.
I could have, but I was like, I can't go on a date, with a huge bald spot.
Right.
This is insane. So I called her up, and I was like, hey, do you mind if we don't go to dinner, we go to a bar?
Oh.
And I thought, I got to go to a place where I can wear a hat, so I didn't look like an idiot.
Oh.
That makes sense.
All right, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then how did the actual date go? Did she notice your bald spot?
No, I never took the hat off. But it went really good. It was fun, and we laughed a lot, and actually we talked about you guys, to be honest, about, Brooke and Jubal, and yeah.
So is she a listener then?
Well, actually, she's heard of the show. She's heard of you guys.
Okay. I only ask because I don't want to call her and get her on the phone for the second part of your second date update, and then she's going to start raving about how great I am, too.
That's the
There's
concern.
only so much of that I can handle in one day, Nick. Actually, I'm asking because is she going to be very familiar and know that you're on the other line
Yeah.
and call you up?
I don't know, but I'll be honest, I talked a lot about second date updates. I talked about the one, and dude, this was so funny, but when the girl in the back seat of
the car?
Yeah.
Nick, is this just is this whole thing just a huge setup so that you can be on our show?
Yeah.
Is the girl real?
I know. It seems like it, and it's really. I'm glad. Part of me is glad that I'm doing this, but the other part of me is like, oh man, I'd really like to have somebody.
Okay. So it's cool that you can be on the show, but you'd rather not be on it in a second date update.
Exactly.
Okay. So conversations seem to go all right on your date.
Yeah.
Any weird things that happened? How'd the end of the night go? Did you get a kiss or anything?
It was good. No. We just hugged, I didn't even go in for the kiss. And then emails and texts and subsequent, next couple days and no responses. And, I really had a good time. We laughed a ton. It was really fun. And I think that maybe the reason why she's not, getting back to me is because, I changed it up last minute and she probably thought I was, didn't care or being cheap or didn't think she was worth it.
Yeah, because you went from a classy place to a bar, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can maybe see that happening. Some girl he was going to take me to the most expensive restaurant in town, and now he's taking me to a dive bar.
Did you try and offer up any explanation for that, or did she ask you about it?
No, she didn't. And I just said, I thought this would be more fun. I didn't want to tell her, I have a huge bald spot under my hat.
Which may have been funny. I mean, did you get, what was the sense? Why do you think that she was disappointed?
I have no idea. We had such a great time on the date. We laughed a ton. It was awesome.
Okay.
I really, I don't know. That's why I emailed you guys.
How long has it been since you heard from her?
A week and a half, 2 weeks.
All right, so a good amount of time. Okay, well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, get her on the phone, and get your second date update, okay?
Awesome.
All right, hang on, man. If you want to listen to like some podcasts or something while you're waiting, go ahead and do that on our website, moving95.com. All right, hang on, man.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just tuning in for the second date update, Nick is on the phone with us. He wants us to call a girl named Carrie today. They met online, went out to eat at a bar, and actually spent some time talking about us because Nick is a huge fan of the show. And Nick, I got to tell you, I'm not only surprised that you're not getting a call back, but I'm also surprised that she didn't sleep with you right there on the spot. Because, as everybody knows, bringing up this show on a date is a huge aphrodisiac for people. I mean, we get text messages in all the time about people like, hey, I scored with someone last night just mentioning your name. It happens. It happens, Nick. So you sure you want to call her back?
Yeah, I want to see when we had a great time. I want to see what her deal is.
Well, because any girl who you go on a date with and you bring up this show and she doesn't sleep with you sounds kind of like a to me.
That is awful.
I mean, I'm just going to say it, and it's the truth, and you need to hear it, Nick. Yeah. And just to remind everybody, Nick was trying to trim his sideburns and accidentally shaved a hole in the side of his head. So he downgraded his date from a really nice place to a bar where he could wear a hat. But he thinks that she might have been turned off, thinking that he was like, you know what, you're not worth the nice restaurant that I already had planned. All right, Nick, I'm going to dial the phone number, see if we can get her on the phone, and then find out why she's not calling you back, okay?
All right, cool.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Carrie, please?
Yes?
Hey, Carrie, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Hi, sorry, from where?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, the radio show.
Is this some kind of joke? Are you kidding?
No, I'm not, actually. I'm calling you today because you recently went out on a date with a listener of ours.
Oh, my God.
His name is Nick.
Oh, my God.
Okay.
That says a lot.
So I think that you know who Nick is.
Yeah, I know who Nick is.
Nick emailed us a little bit about your date, and he also told us that you're not calling him back, and he wants to get a second date with you. So we said we would call you and ask if there's a specific reason why you're not calling Nick back.
Wow. You want me to tell you guys? You want me to tell you why I'm not calling Nick back?
Yep, that would be the reason that we're calling today, just so we can let Nick know if he's kind of a screw-up when dating or...
Oh, my gosh.
What is so funny?
It's just really weird that you guys are calling me when he would not stop talking about you during the date.
Really? Hey, Carrie, I will say that we talked to Nick about your date, and it's obvious that he is a big listener to the show.
He's a fan.
And he likes it a lot.
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit, okay.
A little bit.
And he mentioned that you guys talked about our show. He said that you're not necessarily a big listener, which I hope maybe we can change that in the course of this phone call.
I mean...
But he did mention...
You guys are great. I mean, I feel like I've listened now. I mean, he told me about everything, like loser lines, something about like first date update.
Second date update.
Like,
Second date update, Carrie, and that's exactly what this is. That's the segment that you're on right now.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
So what was the issue then with Nick? He said that you guys had a good time and laughed a lot during your date.
Well, I mean, as you can imagine, you know, he had a lot of interesting things to say, so we did laugh a lot, but it was all about you. I mean, I know you guys are great. I'm sure you guys are, like, amazing, but he would not stop talking about you, and he just, like, he kept going on about one of the hosts on your show. It was, I don't know.
Who was he talking about?
A guy or a girl?
Hey, I'll tell you the names of the people, and then you tell me if he was talking about us, okay?
Okay.
Was it me? My name's Jubal.
No, it wasn't a guy.
Oh, it wasn't? Okay, so that rules me and Jose out. Brooke?
No, it wasn't Brooke.
Lydia, then. Does that name sound familiar?
Yes, it was Lydia.
Someone's got a crush
I don't know,
on
but
Lydia.
I think he has some major crush on her. Like, he was saying, oh, she's so funny. Lydia does a traffic update. She has a sensual voice. A sensual voice, okay? That's what he's blushing.
Yeah.
Lydia, say hi to Carrie. Carrie knows a lot about you. You guys have never met. Carrie, this is Lydia.
Hi, Carrie. I feel like I'm meeting the other woman.
the famous Lydia. Hi. Oh my God. Well, you do have a sensual voice.
I was going to
That's
say,
very nice.
I would like you to know that you also have a sensual voice.
Yeah, you guys are bonding.
Wow.
Maybe the date's going to be between
Wow.
them.
Well, I mean, this is actually significantly less weird than the date.
Is that the reason that you're not calling Nick back because he talked about our show and specifically Lydia the whole time?
Well, it's just that, like, by the end of the night, I just felt like it's really obvious he should not be going out with me. He should totally be going out with Lydia.
Was he like, did you feel like he was sort of stalkerish? I have to know.
I don't know the stalker. She just seemed like in love with her. I mean, apparently, like, you guys don't know, so obviously he hasn't been calling the station, obsessing over her, in person, but I think he's in love with her.
It was that bad, Carrie?
I mean, it kind of was. It's just like if you got on a date with someone and they just, I don't know, keep talking about J-Lo or something. It was just a little weird.
Look at Lydia. You got a comparison to J-Lo. That's
Several
awesome.
lists down from
Right.
J-Lo, like the
But-
entire alphabet.
I get your
Own it.
point, though, Carrie. I get your point. If you went out with someone and they seem like whatever level of celebrity stalker they are, you're going to be like, all right, this person has a creepy obsession with J-Lo or Lydia.
Or talking about any other person on a date is weird, right?
Can I
Yeah,
say
that's kind of
something?
true.
Yeah.
Can I say something?
Sure you can, Nick. Carrie,
Oh.
that's Nick. He's actually on the other line listening.
Carrie, don't you think that you're kind of over-exaggerating a little bit?
Oh,
I just want to say that, like, yeah, I mean, I did talk about Lydia and stuff, but I talked about everybody on the show.
Nick, I'm really sorry, but it was really excessive.
I don't think it was. I mean, I talked about, Lydia, yeah, and said she was great and funny and everything, but I also talked about Jose and Brooke and Jubal, and I talked about everybody.
Lydia was the only one with the sensual voice, and it wasn't just what you said, it's how you said it. I mean, a person can tell.
That is,
I mean, it's like you had stars in your eyes. I thought you were like a little glistening tear in the corner. Like, it was really intense.
I'm a big fan of the show, okay? I was just telling you things that I liked.
Hey, no, I mean, I respect that. Like, there's nothing, it's not that you did something wrong. It's just, you kind of just revealed the truth. And I just think, like, just heart to heart, I think that instead of having the radio show call me, I think you should just be saying the same things you were telling me about Lydia, just straight to her. I mean, like, everything you were saying about her Instagram pics and all this, like, you should just say it to her because
Nick, did you really bring up Lydia's Instagram on your date?
Yes, but, I mean, it was just, we were talking about her, and then she didn't know, like, I just wanted to see what Lydia looked like, and it wasn't like that big of a deal.
Nick, are you just embarrassed now that you got outed in front of Lydia?
I mean, it's embarrassing that I think Carrie is blowing this out of proportion.
listen, this is the thing. It's like, I'm not even criticizing you. It's not that you did something wrong. It's just, it's really obvious, and maybe you just want to kind of look inside about what your feelings are, because I don't know you well enough to, like, make a judgment except only what I experienced, and I really think you love Lydia.
Lydia's face is so uncomfortable right now.
I know Lydia has a boyfriend, and I respect that.
It's just a little weird to be constantly talking about someone you don't even know on the first date.
I was just explaining to you how great the show was and how great I think everyone is. And I was just, wanting you to become a fan too.
Yeah.
And I think you're blowing it out of proportion.
And I think, I think Nick is doing God's work by letting people know about our show, Carrie, so I can't really fault him. And I think that you should give him another shot. Carrie, would you like to go out with Nick again? We will pay for a second date. I'll even instruct him not to talk about the show if you want.
I really appreciate it. You guys sound awesome. Nick, you're a great guy, but I think maybe for someone else, I'm going to have to decline. Like, maybe it's going to work out with you and Lydia. I wish you the best.
Well, it's not over yet, you guys. Nick, would you like to go out with Lydia?
Oh,
We'll pay for a first date with you. And I know she has a boyfriend. Maybe she could bring him along. You guys all three could go out and hang out.
Yeah. No. I mean, I respect Lydia too much. I know she has a boyfriend, and I don't want to,
That's sweet of you, Nick. Plus, I would only agree if Carrie was there, because threesome's not awkward enough. I want all four
You
of
want
us
all four of
there.
them? Nice.
All four of us there.
Yeah, you have turned to leave.
Yeah, I have.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
I'm excited about today's second date update because the girl who's on the phone to do a second date update today asked in her email if she could use a fake name and remain anonymous. And that means one thing and one thing only. A fake name means she's a stripper. That's right. I'm super excited about today's second date update, fellas. She is working hard for you. She's got on her stilettos and her lycra and ready to see if she can find love. We don't know what her real name is, but she goes by Nikki when she's doing her second date update thing. So everybody, welcome to center stage, Nikki. What's up, Nikki?
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Did I get it right? Are you a stripper? Is that why we wanted to use a fake name?
You were close. No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
I'm not a stripper. I work in a regular office.
That's right. It's Nikki from The Office. Cubicle number 4. Oh, who's collating things? She's collating things on the daily, fellas, for you.
Nikki.
All right, Nikki, I'll stop.
I'm sorry.
So your email said
Okay.
that you would do the second date update if you could remain anonymous. And after reading your email, I understood exactly why you wanted to do that. Why don't you tell everybody your story?
Okay. So I went on a date with this guy who's actually my supervisor. So that's why it has to be anonymous.
So that's why you don't want anyone to find out that you guys went out.
Yeah, it's kind of weird now because we both worked in the same office, but now he works in a different office. He got transferred over actually like right after we went on like a date. We had had a flirtation for a while in the office, and we would talk via text a little bit. And then we went to this work party, and he actually like officially asked me out. But, you know, we didn't want to make a big thing about it. We didn't want everyone to know, so we were trying to keep it really quiet.
But you guys weren't really dating. You just went on one date, right?
Yeah, but we had like a flirtation for a while. You know, when you kind of have like a thing with someone and it's maybe is obvious, but you're trying not to make it be obvious, like in the office, but you know, you're not really supposed to like date your boss.
Yeah,
So-
it's like every time they walk by your desk, you drop a pen and be like, can you pick that up for me? Oops, sorry about that.
It's always how women flirt. We bend over a lot.
Oh, did I just pour this cup of water on my head? I'm wearing a white shirt, boss. I know how the flirting game goes in the office.
And I
I've
forgot
been
my
around an office or two in my day. So you guys actually did go out on a date, though?
Yeah, we went to dinner. We went to this kind of like hole-in-the-wall restaurant, like really small, off the beaten path.
So no one could see you and you couldn't get caught.
Yeah, which was kind of like fun. We sat like in the back. It was really romantic, actually. We had a really nice time.
Is the place where you work, would this be like a huge deal? Would he get fired over something like this?
I mean, I don't know that he would be fired, but everyone would gossip about it. We wouldn't be able to live that down. Like, he might not lose his job. I don't know that I would want to stay working there if people found out, though.
Really?
Okay.
So how was your guys' actual date?
It was a really good date. We had a lot of fun.
What does
You're
that
in
mean?
deep.
How much
It
fun
was
did
a
you
really
have?
good date. A lot of fun. I don't
Nice.
It was a lot of fun.
Okay.
Did your date go on until the morning time?
I'm not saying any more about
I think we all know the answer to that based on what you just said. All right, so how did everything end with him? What's the last time that you guys talked?
the morning after our date.
Oh, okay, so I guess we get that question answered again. All right, so what's the last thing that you guys said to each other?
Well, there wasn't a lot of talking.
Wow.
You're
You
being
guys-
vague, but you're telling us more about your date than most people do on their second date update. Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
apparently you guys had a lot of pent-up tension between you two that you had to get out of the way.
So after you guys were done with all of that, how many times have you tried to get a hold of him?
Well, I've called his new office like 2 times, 3 times, but I don't ever leave a message because I don't want to have to go through his assistant. I feel like then everyone would know. It would be really awkward. And I texted him, and he didn't respond. And I feel like now I'm being creepy. I feel like I'm being that girl who sends like 50 messages and is like, why aren't you texting me back? I don't want to be like that. So I kind of stopped doing that.
So, I mean, when you guys were hanging out, was there talk about like, oh, I've waited so long to be with you? Or did it feel more like just a crazy hookup night?
No, it didn't feel like a crazy hookup night. there wasn't like a whole serious, like, I would like to date you now conversation. But we definitely had a conversation about how nice it was to be able to spend time with each other outside of the office.
Mm-hmm.
We both said that we really had enjoyed like spending time together and that we would like to do again. But now I can't get a hold of him. So, that's why I came to you guys, because I don't know, maybe he didn't mean any of that when he said that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
I
Well,
meant it when I said it.
we'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, all right?
Okay.
All right. And I promise I will keep your name anonymous. Nikki, you have my word. And if there's one thing I have, it's my honor, unlike Nikki, who's lying to us about her name in the second date update. Okay, hang on, all right?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hold on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
We're right in the middle of a second date update. If you're just joining us, Nikki is on the phone. Quote, Nikki, end quote. Because that's not her real name. She wanted to be anonymous, so that's what we're calling her. She actually went out with her boss at work. They had a fun evening that lasted until the next morning, if you get my drift. And then after that, her boss got transferred, and he hasn't talked to her at all. So she wants to give him a call and find out what went wrong. Hey, Nikki, how much thought did you give to your alias? Like, your real name isn't Nicole, right?
That's a good question.
No.
That'd be pretty
No
funny.
worries.
Like, we talked to him, and we're like, hey, Nikki, I know that's a fake name. And he's like, oh, that's Nicole. I know Nicole very well. Okay, so you gave your alias a little more thought than that.
Yeah.
All right.
And what are we going to call him? Do we get his real name, or is that a fake name too?
Can you beep it out?
Yeah, we can beep out
Okay.
his name. Or I'll start calling him Nikki, too. You guys can both be Nikki.
That
Or
would
I
get
can call
confusing.
him Nicole. Nikki and Nicole. Well, I don't know. We'll figure it out, but we'll start the call by beeping out his name so you don't put him on blast either, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, here we go. I'm going to dial the phone number right now.
Okay.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to please?
this is speaking. Who is this?
Hey, man, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
Jubal?
Yeah, Jubal. I host a radio show called Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Okay,
How you doing today?
I'm all right. Is this business related?
Yeah, loosely. It kind of is.
Very loosely.
You recently actually went out on a date with somebody who works for your company.
So this is not business related.
Well, I mean, it sort of is. You guys work in the same industry, and you went out on a date. Yeah. So
Honestly, I don't really feel comfortable discussing this. It's a private matter.
I know, but if I can just ask you like a couple questions, because she's just curious. She won't tell us her
You
real
have
name.
to understand, I have no idea who you are, and I
know.
can't really answer a bunch of personal questions here.
I know, but let me tell you this. You're anonymous right now, and she's anonymous too. She hasn't even given us her real name. We know her as Nikki.
What do you mean that I'm anonymous? I don't understand that.
We beeped your name out of this, so nobody will hear your
Okay.
name. I just have a couple questions for you, and then we'll let you go.
What are your questions? Because I can't really tell you a whole lot.
So this girl, Nikki, that's what we know her by. I'm sure you know her as another name. She told us about how you guys were very flirty at work, and then you ended up going out on a date and kind of spent the night together. And since then, you got transferred to like a different office, and now she can't get a hold of you. And she wants to know if she did something wrong.
No. I mean, that's the short answer. She did not do anything wrong, and she should not feel like she did do anything wrong.
Okay, is there anything that I can tell her? Or is there a reason that you haven't reached out to her?
Yes, there is a reason. I guess you could tell her that and just let her know that it's not her fault, and that this situation, I guess, is evolving. That's all I can really say.
That is so vague. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, I would be going crazy if I were her right now.
So do you like her?
I mean, this is absolutely anonymous, yes?
Yes, I promise you we will not divulge your name or any information about you. We strictly just want to know about the relationship between you two.
Okay. Yes, I like her.
Okay, so what's the problem then?
Wait, can you guys relay a message to her? Is that cool?
Yeah, that's the whole point. I'll tell her whatever you want me to tell her.
You can tell her not to worry and just explain that I was a bit careless in the way that we initially communicated.
Wait,
What does that
what
mean?
is that?
And she'll understand that. She'll understand that.
Well, now I want to know. Because didn't you just ask her out on a date, and then you guys went on a date, and then it, had a really fun night?
It was a situation where we communicated via email, and we should not have communicated via email because we were using work emails.
Oh, so you got busted.
Yes, basically.
Oh.
I was sort of in a position where I was being vetted for a promotion, and therefore the server was being monitored, and they raised that as a red flag, and it was a very serious issue, and actions were taken, and hopefully that those actions sort of satisfied my superiors, and everything is fine now.
That's
That
crazy.
sucks.
So did you get transferred because you got caught hooking up with Nikki?
No, not because of that. I elected to get transferred as a way of sort of appeasing my superiors. There was a question of whether or not I would be fit for the promotion, and that was sort of a bargaining chip that I used. And I was not happy about having to do that, but that was sort of the one thing that could get them off my tail.
Why can't you just tell her that?
Right.
Because we still work in the same company, to continue communicating would be a disregard of that contract that I have with my superior.
So they transferred you and then told you couldn't contact her.
We work at the same company, and I have to respect that.
I hope you called your boss a C block.
Well, you can't even email her on her personal email account. That's crazy.
Honestly, I don't want to take any chances. I was told by my superiors that I was not supposed to contact her, and although we're not in the same branch, she's not on my team anymore. It's inappropriate for us to continue communicating.
That is so dumb, man.
So you want me to tell her that your boss has found out, transferred you to another place, and told you never to talk to her again? So
No, don't say that to her. Just let her know that I am currently seeking a new job, so that may change shortly.
Oh.
You're going to find a new job just so you can date her?
I would like to. That's the hope, is that I could find a similar position, and then we could resume everything. Yeah, that's the hope.
Wow. All right. I can't tell her that.
But you said you could pass a message on for me.
I can. I'm just not going to say it to her because you actually already did. She's on the other line listening to this conversation and wants to talk to you.
What?
Yeah. Nikki, are you there?
Hi. Oh my God.
Hi.
Hi.
Yes. I'm a little taken off guard here.
Oh my God. I had no idea. First of all, I'm really sorry that happened, but you don't have to look for another job. That's absurd.
I mean, I can't even believe that you're on the radio. I mean, did you listen to the entire thing? Have you been listening?
I did listen to the entire thing, yeah.
Okay.
I didn't have any other way to get in touch with you. I kept calling and texting.
Right. Well, I guess now you know why.
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to blow you off.
I appreciate that. I'm really flattered. I really am, but I feel uncomfortable about you quitting a job. We went on one date. That's not a reason to quit your job so that you can continue to date me. That's crazy. It's a really good promotion.
What are you doing?
It is a good promotion, but it's also a situation where I do like you, and it would be nice to at least see where that could go. And if I could find something that was similar, I'd be willing to do
Yeah, but
that.
you love this company. Why?
I do. You're right. I do love the company. That's.
What if
but I could also love another company, and I think if I could have both, then that would be desirable.
Nikki, I'm so confused. Why are you trying to talk him out of this?
Because what if then it doesn't work out? What if then it doesn't work out and you quit your job for me? Because we went on one date and it was really fun.
That's.
I feel weird about that.
I understand that, but I'm not going to take some huge pay cut and do some crazy thing. But honestly, I think if this is something that we could explore, then why not do it? If I could find something that's interesting, and I mean, it's a risk, but it's a risk that I'm really willing to take if I get to date you.
That's very sweet. That's very sweet.
Do you have any prospects right now, or you just started the job search?
I've started the job search, and I have a few leads. I'll say that.
Well, that's good.
Dude, Nikki, I mean, he sounds pretty dreamy. And you were super into him before you heard about this.
I mean, I am really, really into him. God, I don't know what to say. I can't believe that this is what it is. Like, this is the reason. I don't know what to do. Like, it feels like this is, I don't know, it feels weird. I don't know. And nice.
Really nice.
You got a guy who's willing to quit his job for you.
I know.
I mean, listen, I'll take the lead on figuring all that out. You don't have to worry about it. Let me handle that, and then after things change, we can definitely be in touch. So I would like that.
All right. Well, I have to ask this because it's a second date update. We already kind of know the answer, but would you like to go out on a second date? We will pay for it, but not until you have new employment.
I would like that very much.
Yes!
All right.
Awesome!
So cute. Will you keep us up to date on how it goes?
Yes.
All right. Well, it's a successful second date update then. Congratulations, you guys.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Whatever your names are. I'm really happy for you.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 that says, if I was a woman, I would jump this dude's bones. Talking about today's second date update. And I think a lot of people feel the same way. We're even getting texts from people who say they were crying on their way to work.
It was really
This girl named Nikki, that is not her real name. She wanted to remain anonymous, called a guy named Craig, not his real name either. The reason is they worked together.
Yeah.
Kind of messed around a little bit. HR found out he got transferred and was told to stop talking to her or else he could lose his job.
Right.
That's why he wasn't calling her back after their date. After talking to him more, we found out that he's actually looking for another job because he wants to date her so bad. He's willing to find another job somewhere else.
That is
and once he finds new employment, then they can date again.
I'm already planning their wedding in my head.
It's just
They're going to have 2 kids. It's going to be a really fantastic event.
Yeah, these are one of those ones that I just love. I hope they get married and run away together.
I think we found our new morning show intern. I'm going to give that guy a job here as our intern.
Yeah,
it sounds like he's a very high-powered executive type dude.
I think he makes a lot
But
more
he can
money.
come here and update our Facebook and get paid a little bit, and then they can date. He can have everything he wants. Remember, if you want a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back.